I miss how it used to be. You were the only one that I could see. You know I love you, whatever you do. And you know that I've always got your back. I'm trying to tell you that I miss you. The way that you sing in the car, like hearing where you are, driving to work or to school, and doing everything you do. I'm trying to tell you that I love everything about you, and I miss you. I know I've done a lot of bad things to you, but give me one more chance and I will make it up to you. You know it would mean a lot, I'm giving it all that I've got. I'd do anything for you, anything that you want me to. I'm trying to tell you that I love everything about you, and I'd do anything for you, and I miss you. Yes, I miss you. Yeah. Yes, I miss you.
Hey everybody, what is up? Hello, how are you doing? And welcome. How are ya? I want to know. Leave comments down below. Remember, use the comment section here to talk, interact, hang out with each other. Treat it like a Facebook post, Instagram post. We're all a family here, so hang out, get to know each other. It's cool. If you are new here, I'm Archer. Nice to meet you. Normally, we do these live every Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern. However, with everything that's going on right now, things keep me busy with, with the cooking and the washing and the taking care of stuff. Life just keeps moving forward, But I couldn't neglect you guys. I had to make some time for y'all on the channel too. So I was like, all right, Archer, when you got some downtime, let's just do an all signs, just whatever comes out and get it out there so that you guys don't feel like I'm not looking out for you too. All right. And of course, as always, every message that comes out will be for everybody's highest and greatest good, all involved, but anything that does come out, I'll make sure to convey it across to you, because when you're with me, you're ultimately and definitely protected. I'm your ride or die. I got your back, and I am your crystals. All right? And also, if you are new, consider subscribing, being part of the family. We would love to have you guys here. All right? And if you're returning, definitely make sure that you have tapped the bell. All right? And make sure it's not set to personalized or none, but set to all. Then you go back to getting notified. All right, so let's start out. We're going to do the channel announcements at timestamp 3:33. All right, and the big one, of course, is that there are still, I think, a few tickets left to the upcoming digital meet and greet that is going to be on Saturday, April 25th at 7 p.m. Eastern. It's via Zoom. All right, so no need to travel, no need to book any accommodations or anything. You can just come hang out on a Zoom link in your PJs if you want. Invite whoever you want to too. All right, and I'm not going to be the only one there. Part of the whole package is not only is it a hangout, we're going to write a song, we're going to jam on the guitars. We are going to also have some guest readers and guest speakers. We have locked down all the guests. All right, our very own Melissa with Sunshine Intuitive Tarot, who is an awesome channeler and oracle reader and a clairtexter and a little bit of everything. She's awesomeness. All right, if you haven't subscribed to her, not only is she one of our awesome modestesses and an awesome time stamper, but she also does readings too. So if you haven't, as a neat little thank you for what she does down in the comments and timestamps and everything for the channel and the entire Archer network, just subscribe. It'd be really cool. She'd love it. Doesn't cost you a thing. And you won't be disappointed. Totally worth it. You'll love it. Follow her on all the socials too. She's on Instagram, TikTok, and everything. All right. Now, we will also be having Monica with the Blooming Feminine Academy. All right. She has a full service, full line of women's healing courses, beginning, middle, and end for every step of the woman's healing journey to regain her divine femininity. She is owner and creator. Her beautiful Empress brainchild is at bloomingfeminineacademy.com. And you can also follow her on YouTube, TikTok, and all the social medias. We will also have Shelly Ernest. Sorry, Shelly, if I messed that up. But she is the awesome authorist of the Magical ASF Journal. It's available on Amazon. Links to it are available on the Archer Astrology link tree. Help yourself. You will love this. And follow her on her social media platforms for the testimonies from people that have already bought the book and love it. All right. She'll be speaking as well. And let's see. That's me. That's her. That's Monica. And that's Melissa. Yep. We're good. We're on point. All right. So the ticket includes the Zoom link. So you hang out with us. It's a couple hours. All right. And then you also will be getting a second link. That Zoom link is to your private reading with me. And then also, if you would like to enable or enlist any of the services of Melissa or Shelly or Monica, whether they're there, they will all have options and provisions provided for you guys. That way, while I'm off doing your personal readings that are part of the meet and greet, they're here on the camera or on their camera remotely hanging out with you guys too. All right. And we'll do some channeling. We'll do some Titanic stuff, some Beatles channeling. All right. We're going to tap into John and George too. All right. And maybe Paul. Who knows? It's all right. Beatle Bill don't mind. But we're going to have a really good time. And everything will be recorded. Everybody will get private recordings of it afterwards. And private recordings of your personal readings too. And none of it will ever see the light of YouTube or social media anywhere. What happens at the digital meet and greet stays at the digital meet and greet. All right. So if you already bought your tickets, I will be getting make sure all the links are sent out to y'all. And if you have not yet purchased one, they're being sponsored through Eventbrite. And the links to it to purchase your ticket is available in the Archer Network. All you got to do is scan the QR code on your screen. It'll take you right there. And the link to it is in the descriptions, comments, and pinned to my bios on all the platforms. That's where you can book a personal reading with me, purchase your tickets without meet and greet, check out all the other digital small businesses and healing channels and networks that the Archer Network believes in, supports, and trusts, okay? There's also links to my interviews with the Tennessee Highlighter, the Nashville Inquirer, and into a little bit of my backstory, history of tarot, and links to everything else that the Archer Network has to offer, all right? So thank you very much for being here, being a part of this. Is there anything else I want to mention, or are we ready to get into it? Got digital meet and greet, brought up sunshine. Oh yeah, other part. There we go. Found it. I knew there was one more thing. I will be coming to Nashville, Tennessee in June of 2026 for CMA Fest. We will be doing a live All Signs there. All right. We are working on securing the location where it'll be at, and this will be an awesome time. All right. The details will follow as we start putting it together. And then I will also be visiting again for a private Archer type vacation in November. But there will be one public appearance that's getting lined up then too. The rest of it's private vacation time for me and mi familia. All right. So, and what happens in Tennessee stays in Tennessee too. It's a thing. But so stay tuned. We'll be keeping you updated on that too, so that you know when, where, what, and hows, and all the 5 W's and all that stuff. All right. I do look forward to it. All right. Tennessee, I can't wait to be back in town and see you guys. And we're going to rock Broadway. All right. We're going to be hanging out. We're going to have a good time. All right. You never know who might be coming along with me. All right, so stay tuned. I think that's it. We're covered, right? We're good? Yep, we're good. Okay, cool. All right, so let's dive in. You ready to rock and roll for it? We are going to give Aries a timestamp of 9 minutes exactly on the clock. And let's dive in. Aries, because it is still Titanic time right now, because even though the ship sank on April 15th of 1912, there was stuff that happened afterwards too, like the Carpathia coming to town, the Mackie Bennett having to go out and bring victims back. There's still a lot of stuff. So we're going to give Titanic one more run before I put it away for the April until we get to April 2027. All right, Aries. So I'm going to give you a better timestamp now at 9:33, so you don't have to listen to me explain this. All right, Aries, let's dive in and do it to it. Here we go. What's up, Aries? Thank you very much for being here. Love and appreciate you very much. All right, let's dive in, tap in, tune in, and see what we have for Aries for the week ahead from whenever Aries finds this reading. Add 7 days to it. All right, Aries, what do we have for Aries? Oh, nice. Okay, I have the 4 of Cups, and it came out reversed. All right, wait, hold on. Hold on. Archer's got to go back to school. That's 5 of Cups. My bad. Five of Cups reversed. I think your person's getting over some kind of a fear of missing out on something and returning. Maybe some of you guys, something went down and like it's been like 5 days, 5 weeks, something like that in the pause period before like you almost feel like you know that they're getting ready to reach out. Okay? Six of Swords. They're starting to feel less depressed. And the Two of Cups. Oh boy, they're awoke to the soulmate connection too. All right, this is going to be awesome. Let's grab the banner for you, Aries, and let's do this. All right, here we go. Where is the Aries banner? Doo-be-doo-be-doo. Perfect. All right, let's go. All right, give me 2 shuffles for Aries, and let's see what we got. Here we go. Ready? Let's do it, Aries. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the amazingly awesome Aries, the leader of the pack. Boom, boom. Overall energy, the Hangman. Some of y'all might be Aries, Pisces, Cuspers, could be dealing with the Pisces, or maybe some of your dreams are starting to get kind of weird about your person, all right? Because Pisces energy is the 12th house tapped into it. So I do think that the dreams are speaking to both you guys, and the Queen of Swords into the Seven of Wands. They're actually working on removing some barriers and able to be ready to open up more, all right? Let's see what we got going on to it. Give me 7 cards and however many clarifiers I need. So far we got Pisces, Libra, and Leo showing up. All right, let's do it. We have the Six of Swords, Aquarius energy, the Hierophant, Taurus energy. Oh, wow. I'm reading for all 3 decans of Aries. We got the Aries Taurus Cuspers, the diehard Aries, and then the Aries Pisces Cuspers. Cool. The King of Wands, Sagittarius energy. That's my man. That's Ben Guggenheim, multi-millionaire, Titanic, playboy, philanthropist. The Knight of Pentacles, beautiful. 7 of Cups, the 4 of Swords, and the 8 of Pentacles. Some of you guys might actually work together. That's the first thing I came out of with this energy. But here's the thing. I do think we have somebody in the 7 of Cups and the 4 of Swords that in the silence is trying to find a way of seeking forgiveness from you because they know they made you feel like a 7 of Cups option. Scorpio, Libra energy on this one. Knight of Pentacles shows that you might be getting frustrated. It's almost as if like maybe this was a result of you wanting to put a title on this, wanting to know it was official, like change your profile pictures or your status. Just something to acknowledge that you guys were going somewhere and building something on it. And with the Six of Swords, they always had another reason or why they weren't ready yet or why they couldn't or something they were hiding. And it seems like a little bit of you doing some work to 12th house, like kind of suss them out. You might even be kind of being like, Archer, did they move on? Did they find someone else? Why did this even go this way? Because you know there's more to it between the two of you guys. And it is on point to head towards a union, okay? Sagittarius, Taurus energy on this one, and Leo, Aquarius comes in too so far. So the thing on it is like, with this 8 of Pentacles, I think some of you guys might be going through some kind of like one of your Saturn returns may come in because I'm seeing maybe focusing on your health or putting some work in on yourself a little bit with the 8 of Pentacles. Because the 8 of Pentacles is Virgo energy. And even though right at the gate I got that you guys work together, I felt like somebody might work in a gym. Or you're going to a gym or you guys met there or something for some of you guys. But the 8 of Pentacles is Virgo energy, which Virgo rules the 6th house. The internal house of like internal reflection of feeling better internally. Which is, I think you're focusing on a little bit of your health. Because I'm seeing like an Aries and like, be like, I don't understand it. It's like, I don't get it. Like maybe some of you guys are trying to get like back to a summer bod. Or just maybe you're just being too hard on yourself. Because I can't pull messages off it because like God's saying, Aries, you're beautiful as it is. Trust me, I don't get it either. I keep eating and losing weight. I don't understand. But I think you're being too hard on yourself, right? Maybe you feel like maybe that they went another direction or that they're not wanting to lock themselves down because you don't, like, it's Megan Maroney. That song might resonate. I'm not pretty, right? You're all let me guess you don't like how I dress and you're hating on the way I talk. Bless your heart, right? I love when I learned that bless your heart was the southern, right? All right, give me a little bit more on this. Some of you guys, your person could be born on the 4th or the 7th. The 8th is here. The 6th, the 26th, and the 16th. Page of Cups, nice. And the Knight of Cups into the Empress. They do see you as like a divine counterpart. Even my male Aries, because we all have masculine and feminine energies in our charts, but with the 10 of Swords to the Star card, it's almost as if that they've been holding back on opening up for so long because they're nervous, okay? Gemini energy comes in. Gemini has entered the chat. So is Aquarius, more Scorpio with the Judgment card. Fifth officer low, going back to look for survivors after the Titanic sank. Okay? That's that scene in the movie, is anybody alive out there? That really did happen. Okay? But your person in that Judgment card has gone and looked inward on this one. For some of you guys, for 7 to 10% of you guys, you did actually find out they were talking to someone else. Or like still involved in a separation or a divorce, or still talking to someone that they said they were done with, but there was like loose ends to be tied up somehow. And you're trying to suss it out and find out like what went down. And they feel like with the Nine of Wands, they owe you an apology. Because with the Three of Wands to the Ace of Wands, they totally wouldn't mind seeing your ram horns. Ramon, Aries, Ace of Wands. That's a big wand. That's what she said. What? I don't remember. Anyways, they're nervous, and in the Nine of Pentacles, they're single. They're single. This person is one of those crazy exes that won't let go. All right, crazy ex-girlfriend, boyfriend style. In the Page of Wands. So the thing on this is like they're a bit of an avoidant or a bit of a narcissist, or they present with narcissistic tendencies, that they've got that habit of pulling away or running away, right? This, remember, it's not rejection. This is protection of themselves. They're not rejecting you. They're protecting themselves because things started to get a little too Ace of Wands intense. And with the Ace of Pentacles, after a little bit of time to take their time to themselves, they know they only want to be with you. And with that Ace of Pentacles, that's a message that the Knight of Pentacles delivers. Which tells me, especially with the Empress into the King of Wands, Libra, Taurus, Sagittarius energy, is that you are actually so far along in your healing journey and so far along that your intuition is awoke and you're tuned in. You know how deep the connection is. It brings me to the true definition of the Knight of Pentacles, right? In the fact that the Knight of Pentacles is what's needed. It's not the slowest moving horse, or it like the horse is so old it should have been named Elmer's by now. No, this is saying you are so far ahead in your journey that you're right. You do know that they're going to do the right thing or make the right offer and put the title to it, right? And go in that right direction, okay? So the Knight of Pentacles is the energy of like, you know how like in the Light Seers Tarot, it shows that the guy walking the horse? It's because you're so far ahead of the energetical curve that your person and the world has to catch up to. And it's like with all the details that go into it that you got the time to slow your roll, Knight of Pentacles, and cruise on in so your person has time to catch up. All right? Because the thing on this is these little separation things and silent moments, as you notice with the Hierophant, if you step back and take an objective look at it, each time they go quiet, it keeps getting shorter and shorter because their heart keeps opening a little bit more and a little bit more, right? Remember, you free will chose this person. You're allowed to disconnect, walk away from anything, right? God will have a soulmate waiting for you, but you're here. You clicked accept. So let's see where it goes, all right? Some of you guys could actually be crushing on a celebrity with that Empress to the King of Wands showing up. Even though the King of Wands is Sagittarius energy in the tarot, I always look at this as my Robert Downey Jr. card. But he's an Aries, so, you know. Three of Swords. I knew it. For some of you guys, you did find out they were still talking to an ex, or there was still something involved, or something that was going on, and they you got involved in a third party you didn't sign up for, right? Some of you guys, it might just even be the Two of Swords distance. And like, it's a digital relationship. And it's like, how do we close that digital gap? Or one of you guys are like, I don't do long distance. If you're not all in, it ain't happening. Like, it's overcoming that distance, whether it's physical or emotional. Because in this Three of Swords on there, it doesn't have to be always a person or place or a thing. It's a noun, all right? Some of you guys, it's their own fear of commitment, straight up, right? And that Two of Swords. Every time they try to get involved, things fall apart. So they're like, I don't want to get involved with anybody. And every time you talk to them, they never want to change anything. And they're like, I need more time. I'm not ready yet. That can be a Three of Swords. Libra energy. It's the thoughts. Whatever it is, though, they're having a bit of an awakening that brings them in your way. They've had you really heavy on their mind, too. All right? With this here, if I didn't know better, I'd swear you guys are on the verge of either, like, fixing a union, fixing a marriage, coming back together, and finding out this Three of Swords, the stuff that got on their mind, that got them in, like, to this whole fear of every time I take a risk, everything goes south on me, right? Because that Two and Three of Swords leads to a Five of Swords. But they're reaching a stage of emotional maturity with the Queen of Pentacles. Pentacles isn't always about the money. The Pentacles is about stability, balance, Capricorn energy comes in on this one, okay? And with the Lovers card, they've already chose you. It was literally written into your guys' blueprint when you clicked accept. Remember I said that? I was like, you can disconnect from this anytime, Aries, no problema, right? God's like, I got a backup for Aries, you know? Very long term, very living. But you've already come this far, Aries, and you're going to wind up married to this person. What if you just waited a little bit longer? You really do love them, and they love you too. Here's the weird part is you guys are both scared of this getting really, really serious, right? There's a little bit of hidden fear between on both sides. Queen of Pentacles is back. We're full circle with the Emperor. Oh my word. I knew it. And the Eight of Swords. Look what happens afterwards. Nine of Wands. Very nice. That's 9 Wands. That's 9 Ace of Wands. You're going to take a couple days off of work probably. But anyways, look. The divine counterpart shows up. Told you. Some of you guys are already in communication and making plans to come together, and you're both very nervous that you can't overcome the whatever the Eight of Swords, distance, emotional, logic, thinking, but yet you're already in communication. God wouldn't let it happen if it wasn't ready because you guys are a true divine counterpart. I love it for you. Oh my word. If you haven't heard from him yet with this much major arcana singling the shifts and all the planets freaking in Aries right now, you know what I mean? If you haven't heard it in the week ahead, some of you guys might get a very spicy pick. Very nice Ace of Wands picks. Woo, right? I put some lead in your pencil. Right? That's a big wand. That's what she said. Stop bringing it to Aries. Oh my goodness, Aries. Cardinal energy is strong. Could be another Aries, a Cancer, a Libra, or a Capricorn. You got heavy duty on the Leo and Capricorn vibes. Gemini's here, Libra, Capricorn, Virgo, Sagittarius, Gemini. Doesn't got to be their sun sign, though, but it's definitely the part of their chart activating for you. And something about the 28th resonates to you guys, all right? Aries, I hope that helps, all right? If you do want to book a personal or check out tickets to the upcoming digital meet and greet and everything else, just scan the QR code or use the links that are pinned in my bios and descriptions to get you to the Archer link tree. Otherwise, until next we meet, see you next week. Back to the regular schedule, all right? I love you, Aries. Bye. Peace, love, and spinny hugs. Nice way to start. The friggin' Emperor and the Empress show up right out of the gate. We got marriage on... It's itching. As I'm starting to say we got marriage on the mind, my ring finger started itching. Oh my God. It's almost like union and marriage and Four of Wands stuff is the whole underlying thing. My name is Juan. It's cool. Oh my God. All right. Let's keep rolling then. I want to see where this goes. All right. Let's see. Let's get ready for Taurus. There we go. All right, and Taurus. Let's do something fun. Let's use the Beatles deck. I haven't brought that out in a minute. All right, I love these dudes. All right, so Taurus, let's give you a timestamp at 22:55, and let's rock and roll. Let's do it to it. What up, Taurus? Thank you so much for being here, being a part of this. And if you wouldn't mind hyping liking the reading, don't forget, remember down in the comments, leave a message that you would text your person right now, Taurus, without saying their name. Remember, you're safe here, your family. All right, God, tap me in, tune me into Taurus's energy, and give me everything you got for Taurus. That counts as a deck jam, Taurus. All right, whenever my deck jams, they tell me you need a spinny hug because the devil's there. Whoa, that's the John and Yoko 2 Virgin album cover. I didn't realize that was the card showing. Wow. Anyways, if the devil's showing up, maybe you've been feeling like you've been dealing with the devil. I don't know, but come here. All right, because remember the devil card. That's actually motivation to break those chains of things that bind you. So that you can, like a Capricorn, motivate yourself with them little billy goat legs up to the mountain. Maybe some of you guys even got some strong Capricorn in your chart. But come here, doesn't matter what's in your chart. I'm gonna grip you up. I'm gonna give you a spinny hug where I start spinning you around and you start giggling like your hair's blowing in the breeze with the Jeep with the tops off. Jeep wave. Yeah, what's up, fellow Jeep drivers? All right, you might start feeling better and maybe not need the spinny hugs. But if you ever do, come on back anytime you want. All right, God, I want to know why Taurus needed the spinny hug, so let's do it. Tap me in and tune me in and give me 2 shuffles for Taurus. Here we go. Ready? 1. Yep. And 2. Let's love this deck for the terrifically tenacious, triumphant Taurians. Toro. Nice. Way to take your power back from the devil. All right. Remember, this is a timeless message. Whenever you find this thing, add 7 days to it. But we saw that devil, and the overall energy after the cut is your major arcana with a Hierophant. Some of you guys may be getting more into your spirituality or religion. Some of you guys may be going back to church because I'm hearing a little Hoosier. Take me to church. That song might resonate. Maybe somebody here actually is a musician, singer, songwriter. All right. But yeah, Look at them getting all guru with the Maharishi on this one. But whenever I get a sign's major arcana out, let alone the overall energy, you're taking your power back from all those devils that you've dealt with in the past that you've been kind of like isolating and recovering from, right? And you're ready for the Three of Cups. So you do want to be with them. There is energy of union in here. With the Eight of Swords, it's almost like in continuation because the last card in the Aries reading was the Eight of Swords. It's almost like this is a part 2 and Aries was a part 1. Some of you guys might even be cuspers or dealing with an Aries. But it takes us to the Eight of Pentacles. That one came out for Aries too. About a lot of self-work on both sides that come in so you guys can work well together. Some of you guys might even work in the same industry possibly. And even though this Eight of Pentacles is a Virgo card, he's got Rams on there. Paul's got Rams. So it's Aries Virgo energy. All right, let's see where we go. Let's do it to it. Here we go. I've got the Knight of Cups. Nice. Scorpio energy. I've got the Four of Pentacles, little Capricorn. Capricorn showing back up. They're closed off, or you are. Two of Wands tells me you're both closed off about a decision or a choice. And like not knowing what to do. Look at how bored Ringo looks when sitting at the drums during filming Let It Be, waiting for his turn, right? Ringo learned how to play chess during the Sgt. Pepper album sessions. Anyways, the Nine of Pentacles, you're single. And so are they. And with the Three of Swords coming in, I think you both are actually working to overcome a lot of what the pastises, extises did to you guys, which is why you're both nervous about even trying to move forward or opening up. Repeating twos could be stalking you guys. Somebody here might even be born on the 22nd. We've got Temperance, Sagittarius energy that leads right to the Queen of Cups. The outcome is you guys both discover a little bit of real love. That's Patty Boyd with George Harrison. And even though the Queen of Cups is a Cancerian card, George Harrison was a Pisces, all right? So y'all could be dealing with a Cancer or Pisces, Libra, Sagittarius, Virgo, Aries, Capricorn, and Scorpio so far, all right? So the thing on this is, though, is that, like, it feels almost like is like everything after it, like, you've dealt with so many people that have either tried to, like, evaluate you almost, you know what I mean? Like, pick apart every single thing you say and do to a point of making you feel like you're not good enough, right? And even with the Three of Swords coming in on this one, some of you guys have dealt with people that have been, like, saying stuff about you behind your back, and you've had people that have, like, tried to control you in your relationships. You're doing a lot of self-evaluation. So this rewind. Three of Swords that kind of disguises itself as a Two of Swords. It feels like you really, I think some of you guys, it almost seems like you got a message or a communication and you're trying to suss it out with the Temperance card. Sagittarius vibes, all right? It's almost as if, I didn't know better, I'd say that you were trying to stay quiet about somebody because it's almost as if you wanted to give them a chance, but the intensity of the connection may be a lot to handle, all right? Because you've dealt with a lot of intense energies that you might be in a Four of Pentacles closed off state at the moment. Like, they need to figure themselves out or find their way. And then with what they're going through about, like, either trying to control you in silence as a way of keeping the relationship open where they're telling everybody else there's a bunch of stuff going on with you guys. Meanwhile, your Four of Pentacles just sitting at home writing songs. Look at Paul writing his songs in the backyard, right? Somebody might even be working to get over an addiction. Maybe cigarettes or alcohol, spending money, some kind of a change in mindset. Mad props to the Tauruses that are working on that. That's awesome sauce. Doesn't matter if I'm proud of you, even though I am, but God sure is. And your person wants real love on this one. But the thing on it is, you guys have both been through a lot of Three of Swords hurts in the past. The reason your person gets kind of the way they are is because of the way everybody's deserted, abandoned them, and left them. If I didn't know better, I'd swear you've got somebody on lockdown while you're trying to figure yourself out and work through your healing journey. If I didn't know better, I'd say that you were like checking on them. Okay? Not stalking, but maybe you got a fake account or an old one of your accounts and you use it to kind of suss them out because in a way, it's like when you did give them a chance, they'd open the floodgates. It was really intense, and with what you were going through and trying to open up, and like with the peanut gallery get involved with the Three of Swords, some of you guys, it was like gang stalking or everybody turning against you, and you had people sending you texts and messages and trying to like pin all the blame on you, that you felt like you were having to fight everybody off with a sword, just like John and George are in this depiction, right? everything became a bit of a mad day out. And so you needed some time privately to decompress. And that's why you're kind of looking in this direction of like, maybe this person's different. And as you're snooping, you don't totally recognize them anymore. Some of you guys might be single, and this was somebody that's new or someone from your past you never even gave a chance to, that you're looking in a different direction. And you're like, are they a little more Taurus-like? Are they learning to speak Taurus, Archer? Because I think you guys speak different love languages, right? And so a big thing on this one is that you might be at that point where, like, I think you're picking the one that you want after studying their consistency, right? Something like seeing if they've done some of the work too, with that Temperance card to kind of compose themselves, balance themselves, right? Because it could be really intense sometimes where they're sending a lot of messages and they're instantly replying. And if you don't reply, then they wanted to know, like, well, what are you up to? What are you doing? Right? Sending you updates, pictures, location services. It gets so intense that you want someone, you don't need someone to help you and save you and constantly check in and constantly be all intense, because it's a lot to process. You don't want that. You want that person that stands beside you. Well, you save yourself, right? Ooh, that devil's back. Look, see? That's the thing. You like them. Some of you even tried to give them a chance once upon a time. Even in the Nine of Cups, you saw something really good. And with the Judgment card on the Strength card, it's hard to open up on this one, because with them you always got to the point of wondering, like, with the Lovers card and the High Priestess, a lot of the stuff they were saying you might have felt was divinely guided. But if I didn't know better, you're going through a transformation. Well, they are too. Because you guys both, in order to come together as kingdom spouses, are going through some tests and transformations, right? That leads with this High Priestess and the Lovers card. Some of you guys have figured out this is a soulmate, or you're just developing or just departing on your soulmate, twin flame, kingdom spouse journey. So this could even be single Taurians that are getting back into the market, so to speak, and you're sussing somebody out, right? It's just that with that Temperance card on the Strength card, Leo, Sagittarius energy, you need to be a little more balanced and composed, being able to hold themselves together in the toughest of times, right? It's kind of like it's at that point that, like, when the word vomit text, the ultimatums, the demands became to be a lot to deal with. Well, you're just trying to find your way through yourself and your life. And you're like, I'm fine, it's cool, right? If I didn't know better, though, I would swear they were preparing to unblock you, or you're on. I really think it's, because I keep hearing unblock me, unblock me. I really feel like it's you've got them on a block as a control, because you want to make sure that, like, they emotionally don't burst like a dam. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio energy, right? Some of y'all could be born on the 9th, or the 29th comes out. Your person could be too. 14th and the 20th is here. Another 9. I'm seeing repeating 9s. Some of you guys could be a life path number 9, or your person are born on the 9th. Number 9. Number 9. But they love you with the Queen of Cups. That's real love and unconditional love and forgiveness, right? So the thing on this is, a lot of their confidence was what was, like, showing through. The fact that they kind of lacked into it. And I really almost feel like the vibes of, like, feelings of insecurity or imposter syndrome on their side, Taurus, in that you might be like, Archer, it was destiny swapping. They were trying to take over my life. They copycatted me. Everything I did, they did. And they were like a human Xerox machine. I didn't get a moment of, like, some of you guys got to the point that you're like, I had to watch what I say because I almost knew what was coming. Right? But in the Lover's card with that 3 of Pentacles on the High Priestess, Taurus, Libra, Pisces, Cancer energy, also Gemini and Capricorn. It's that, like, you see how your guardian angels are looking down and watching over you, back to the egg? Some of you guys might even subscribe to the egg theory, or some of you guys could be into a little bit of esoteric Eastern mysticism. Some of you guys might even be in the public eye content creation of some kind, you know? But I like the vibes on this one, because here's the thing, is they're not trying to, like, destiny swap with you or copy or Xerox. They're trying to make you like them. They're really trying. It's the vibes of somebody that sits there and has flow charts and things in their computers and everything, where they know what you like and your favorite coffee and stuff, and you're kind of like, Archer, they're intense, it's freaking me out. And on their side, they're just like, they really want to be a part of your life and try to understand you, and it comes off really intense, right? It's because the people they had in their past, with the High Priestess to the Lover's card, is telling me that the people they had in the past always treated them like a one-night stand. They were either an ATM, or they were a body, straight up Ace of Wands vibes, and so that led to the insecurities that once people got what they wanted out of them, they left them. And that would lead to like the abandonment syndrome that you dealt with, that led to like some of the anxiousness, where it was almost like you liked them in the beginning when their confidence mask was on, but when some of their insecurities showed through and the fights and the big text messages, it became a lot to deal with. And you had to hold it together on your own. That's why some of you guys did have to like shut down or move away or close down, right? But I do feel like a lot of the vibes on this, especially for those of you that it's like a Taurus-Taurus connection or a Taurus-Libra connection, because you and Libra share the Empress card, very much like how Cancer and Pisces shares the Moon card. So there is something more divinely written in the stars for you guys on this one, right? They just, like, their confidence is being tested and calibrated in order to overcome their little nervous insecurities. Some of you guys could be self-employed, or they are, or you guys do have, like, business plans together. Like, one of y'all is a chef, one of you guys is the baker, right? Something about somebody working in like a cupcake shop, bakery shop or something, or a coffee shop may even resonate. But the thing on this is like the constant ultimatum texts and the constant need for an attention in their own way and this validation that they always seeked. It was really just, they're so used to what the people, you see what the people before you came into their lives did to them by how they act, right? But yet there's real hearts, there's real love in there. Cancer Libra energy on this, right? It's like they were just so intense that they needed to, like they were at an 11. They always came at you at 11, and it was a lot to deal with. If they could dial it back for a 7, Taurus is more suited for loving at a 7, right? I see you guys having a way to overcome this because you're both going through transformations. Scorpio energy, right? In order to change, level up, and become the people you're supposed to be for each other. It's like, if I didn't know better at 4 of Pentacles, I'd just say you're letting the dust settle. Maybe you guys run in the same friend circle or co-worker circle or families involved, right? Because I just feel like you're letting the 4 of Pentacles dust settle from this Devil card energy, and then you're ready to proceed forward, and you're just kind of making sure they've done the work, King of Cups, they've done the work. Pisces energy again. George Harrison, that 12-string Rickenbacker. This tells me that you guys come together for a very emotional connection and a divine couples union that's based on that real love and keeping your guys' emotions in check. In that you come, like, they level up to your level and you get to, like, Knight of Pentacles, slow your roll down, and you guys meet in the middle to continue forward and bring your blessings and your dreams into reality. With the Hermit card, I knew it. So they are who you want. You're just not showing it with the Hermit card because you're still working on yourself, letting that dust settle, right? 2 of Swords to the 3 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, that leads right into the King of Swords, getting your thoughts together and being ready to proceed forward. Full circle to the card we started with, your major arcana, the Hierophant. You guys do come together and get married this lifetime. It's destined the cards for you. I got a feeling by the end of this year, you're going to be in a different relationship status altogether, all right? Because I think your person likes it and wants to put a ring on it. All right, and even my male Taurians, they really, really, really want you to put a ring on it. Okay? All right. I do hope that helps. Thank you, Taurus. If you want to book a personal reading with me or check out the digital meet and greet coming up, everything else, all you got to do, scan the QR code on your screen or use the links pinned in the bio description box to the Archer Network where all the Safe to Clink links are. All right? Otherwise, until next we meet, we'll be back on the regular schedule next week. Live all signs every Friday at 10 Eastern. All right, so until next we meet, I love you, Taurus, and I'll see you then. Peace, love, and spinny hugs. Thanks, Taurus. 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 Okay. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for hyping the reading, liking the reading, and sharing the reading in the network and the channel, getting us out there. Let's just heal everybody. It's a thing we do. It's a genre, and I kind of totally dig it. All right, let's see. Next up, we're going to do Gemini. All right, let's see what we got for Gemini coming in on this one. There we go. Perfect. All right, Gemini, we are going to use a deck gifted to the channel from a Gemini. We're going to use the awesome fam members e-dexes Wild Unknown Tarot for you, all right? Let's see. Okay. And a big thank you to you guys for the gifts and everything that's coming in, and likes, views, shares. I mean that. Your timestamp, Gemini, let's do 3939. Here we go. What up, Gemini? Thank you very much for being here. Love and appreciate you for it. All right, we're going to use your fellow Gemini family member e-dex's deck here. Wild Unknown Tarot for Gemini. So God, tap me in, tune me into Gemini's energy. And Gemini, if you want to book a reading with me, personal reading, or purchase a ticket for the upcoming digital meet and greet, check out the announcements timestamp, all right? It'll give you all the details. All right, what do we have for Gemini and the one on their mind for the week ahead? Whenever Gemini finds this, add 7 days to it. Here we go, Gemini. Ready? Let's do it. I love reading for you. You're an air sign. Yeah, I don't have to rainbow unicorn it for you. I love talking to Geminis. You're like, Archer, just give it to me straight. Just the facts. Let's go. Let's go, Dragnet, Jack Webb, Joe Friday. All right, here we go. 2 shuffles. Ready? Let's do it. 1. That was a Dragnet reference. Maybe somebody in your family is facing legal issues or something. All right, we'll find out. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the pretty fly Geminis, because all the signs say you're pretty fly for a Gemini. Nice. The over energy, the High Priestess, Cancer Pisces vibes, some secrets being revealed and some things working out. This infinite loop on the butterfly, somebody has a butterfly tattoo. This infinite loop tells me that circle of life, circles getting ready to repeat, things closing out, getting ready to cycle back around, all right? In the 2 of Swords, it does feel like a little bit of hope and faith being lost in the process. On the 4 of Cups, you got somebody trying to take over your reading, Gemini. They're like borderline obsessed with you. Empress told you. Oh my gosh. They know your worth. They see you as somebody very intelligent. Libra, Cancer, Taurus, Pisces energy on this. Some of y'all, you're a person born on the 2nd or the 3rd or the 23rd. Okay, let's see where we're going with this. We've got the Chariot, nice, Cancer energy. We have the Star card, Aquarius. This is a major arcana. Major arcanas, they signify major shifts, Gem. You got the 5 of Wands, Leo energy. We have the 5 of Swords. Repeating 5s could be following you guys, which is actually good, especially with the Star card showing up. Because in the Bible, the 5s are the number of grace. Okay? This person's wanting to know if you'll give them grace. The 10 of Wands, and it's got them kind of worried. Sagittarius, Page of, nope, Mother of Swords. That's the Queen of Swords, Libra energy. The 3 of Wands, they're watching you from a distance. The Death card, while they go through a transformation. In the Hermit, finding their way and finding the light, Virgo energy. I like this. Something about a turtle crossing the road, or somebody has a pet turtle or something. I'm seeing that. I miss Vine, Gemini. I'm seeing that. I like turtles. I don't know how that resonates. But anyways, maybe your person's like realizing they've moved slow as a turtle. I don't know. Because it's like they're not taking their walls down. That's the thing on this 10 of Wands into the page. See, it's the Queen of Swords on this card, and I keep calling it a Page of Swords. They're watching you while they're like learning their lessons. Okay? They know they were being kind of an ass. Straight up, right? The thing on this is that you need them to tell you the whole story. I can feel the frustrations that you're hiding from them. It's like if they're even talking to you right now at all, right? You really want to know, like, what was this message about? What was this all about? Like, some of you guys maybe got like a missed call or a call, like a no caller ID spam call thing, or some kind of call from your person from a number that's not their number, or a text or a DM. Okay? And it's like, you really want to know what it was about. Let's find out. Leo, Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Virgo energy on this. Taurus too. Some of you guys might even be Gemini, Taurus, cuspers. Let's see what we got going on. Could be dealing with a Cancer, Aquarius, Pisces. Queen of Pentacles. Wow, they see you very stable. And in the 10 of Pentacles, some of you guys may live together or did at one point, or there was talks of it. That's the Page of Swords. Shut the front door. On the 6 of Wands. Very nice, great success. So this person will obsess over one little thing that had like no impact on your guys' relationship at all until it derailed it. And then has you got it, like, has you being accused of a whole resting 5 of Swords face. Gemini's never there for me. Gemini never does anything for me. I need Gemini's help, and Gemini won't be there. And you're like, I try and try and try. And Queen of Swords, you always, their words always cut you off, right? Like, if they don't get their way, that's when they lash out, right? And it's almost like you know it, feel it, or see it coming. Because it's like a bit of like their constant need for validation became a lot to handle. right? Maybe even trying to control you in some way with some of their words or their mind games and manipulations. That in the Page of Pentacles, I knew that the message has you confused. And it's like you told them, just figure it out, right? And you want to love them. But the Five of Pentacles, it's like that they keep closing the door. Some of it has you guys worried sick. Some of them could have health issues because the Five of Pentacles is a health card. All right, maybe for some of you guys, maybe they're on SSRIs. Okay, it could be mental health, could be physical health, or for some of you guys, like maybe some of the stress and everything has gotten you to the point of an ulcer, right? In the Emperor, though, that's the thing. You did what you had to do because this person dwells on the past so much. And with the Emperor, you had to take some control because the Emperor is the one that controls how they react, right? This person had to realize they couldn't control you, right? Any more than we can't control how people treat us. And they always projected everything out onto you. And it became a lot to deal with. Sagittarius, Virgo energy, Aquarius, and Leo too. The fixed energy is pretty strong. So you guys could be dealing with somebody with some strong Taurus, some Scorpio, some Aquarius, or who did I miss? Leo, Taurus, Scorpio. Oh, I said 4. Duh. Okay. Sorry, it's my first day on the job. Judgment. Oh, wow. This person actually is being kind of hard on themselves because they don't know how to open up. The Hierophant. I told you. And with that 4 of Wands, it is the twin flame journey coming through with the Page of Pentacles. And the Queen of Wands into the Moon card. You know what's hidden behind the scenes is the Devil. I knew it. They are obsessed. That's epic. So the thing on this is what they're hiding is that their feelings are so deep for you that they do seek validation from you and they feel like they've let you down. Judgment card. With the Hierophant, they know, especially those of you guys that were married, were involved, okay? They're trying to figure out a way to renew your faith in them. Because the thing on this is, the way they've been going off on you, it's their way of trying to get you to approve of them, and yet it pushes you further away. That is a big lesson, and that no wonder there's so many pentacles coming out. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Because this is the person that needed to get their stability, emotional maturity in order and in proper balance so that you guys could proceed forward, right? So insecure and so wishy-washy that they couldn't make up their mind. And it got to the point that you had to help with this one. They were so fixed, right? High Priestess. Expect the unexpected comes in on this one. Some of you guys, I'm seeing a snow globe. I don't know why, but see right there. I'm seeing a snow globe might resonate to somebody. So the way that they would dwell on the past, that shows you they hadn't fully healed from those past hurts. And they brought them into the relationship. A fear of failure came out of that resulted in all the insecurities, right? Somebody here has either a Cancer or a Pisces placement in their Venus, okay? They have a really hard time letting things go. But this High Priestess tells me that a private conversation is going on behind the scenes from somebody that's helping them out of a very tight situation. And it's a good third party, not a bad third party, all right? But whatever it is, it's a private talk. And it's going to allow them to, it's going to actually allow them to call themselves out. Is this ability to overcome this? Can I work through this in order to move forward and let the past, go, right? The thing on this is maybe for some of you guys, there might have been on this High Priestess, I want a cup, give me Father of Cups. Might be children involved, or some of you guys, I'm reading about a child. High Priestess, it literally says the Daughter of Wands. It's the Page of Wands. And as I'm saying, I could be reading for somebody's child, like a Gemini's child, and I get the Daughter of Wands, okay? With the World card and the Four of Swords, the Time of Parts, letting them actually close out a cycle with that World card to heal from the past hurts. So they had to learn to let the past go and stop dwelling on it, right? Constantly bringing up everything over and over again, but never doing anything about it. That's the cycle they closed. They're learning how to release and to let it be, to let it go. You know, that the movie Frozen might resonate to you. Shout out to Melissa with Sunshine 2 Tarot. Y'all should subscribe to her. She's awesome sauce. But the thing on this is that maybe for some of you guys, they did fall off the wagon, right? But on the High Priestess with that Page of Wands, the World card, I'm seeing dishes being thrown or a fight happening. And even with the way the lead into the reading was, maybe for some of you guys, there is like the legal system or the justice system involved somehow. Okay, I do see something being overcome though, right? But there was like a bad fight, right? That I think they're still working on overcoming through this, you know? Because even if they are working to overcome addiction with that devil energy here, it's not so much even about the family of an addict, they suffer almost as bad. But to actually be the person battling the addiction, it's not about falling off the wagon or failure into this one, it's the never quit quitting. It becomes very overwhelming into this one. I do see something clearing out some karmic debt with the World's card in a cycle that dismisses this away, right? The truth comes out to find out somebody set somebody else up. And the one that did the setting up, Virgo energy, takes the fall for the person they set up, Pisces energy. That's deep. Three of Swords. Oh my God, I got chills. For the love of Christ in Kit's passenger seat. That's everything I was just talking about. Three of Swords. The lies are found out and everything gets dismissed away, tied up with a nice little red bow. I love it. Gemini, you could be doing, we have Pisces, Virgo, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius, Capricorn, Gemini, could be another Gemini, Pisces, Cancer, Libra, Taurus, okay? Doesn't have to be their sun sign, just part of their chart activated. Some of y'all, you or them, are born on the 3rd, maybe the 9th, the 29th and 19th are here, the 2nd, the 7th, the 8th and 18th, the 27th and the 28th, possibly the 13th, 24th, and the 12th or the 21st. All right, I hope that helps, Gemini. All right, I'll see you next week. If you want to book a reading or check everything else out, scan the QR code, head over to the link tree. Otherwise, I'll see you then. All right, till then, peace, love, and spinny hugs. Love you, pretty fly Geminis. I would hang out and have a deep, long conversation with a Gemini any day. You guys are awesomeness. All right, somebody here was a Gemini moon. Thank you to Edex for the awesome channel cards. I love them. All right, y'all ready for this? You guys need to pop down in the live chat with some crab emojis, some butter emojis. If this is already after the live stream or the premiere's ended, pop it in the comments. All right, and remember, Cancers, fellow Cancerians, hashtag Crab Lives Matter. All right, let's make that a thing. It is so fetch. Why? I'm a grown man. Why would I say that? All right, anyways. On to, where's my Cancerian banner? Let's do it. On to Cancer. All right, there we go. And Cancer, what deck do we want to use for Cancer? Oh, let's go with this one. Let's go with the Everyday Enchantment Tarot. Ooh, 6 of Cups. Good choice. Nostalgic. Rather nice. Your timestamp, Cancer, will be at 52:44. So what's up, Cancer? How you doing? Thank you very much for being here. All right, Cancer, think about your person, and let's rock and roll. All right, God, tap me in. Tune me into Cancer's energy, please and thank you. And give me everything you got for the cardinal water sign. What do we have for the cardinal water sign? Remember, Cancer, down in the comments, leave the message that you would text your person right now without saying their name. You're safe here, your family. I have a popper, and it's the death card. Your person's undergoing a major transformation. All right, I like that. I dig it. The Hierophant, some of you guys either were married, or I feel like with the World card reversed, they still want to be with you. Because I reset and rephase all the energies in my decks before I start a reading or started anything. And for this one to come out reverse means they don't want to close the cycle with you. Page of Cups. They want to offer you love. All right? Something in the Gemini reading may even resonate with you too, because it's almost like your person's taking over your reading too, because with all this major arcana, they're going through a shift. So it's getting like really freaky. All right, let's do it to it. Whenever my decks pop cards, it's time to rock and roll. 2 shuffles, Cancer. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the crazy, cool Cancerians. Because Cancer don't want no scrubs, TLC style. Unless it's a doctor or a nurse. What? Huh? Somebody working in the medical field say what? All right. Nice. Overall energy, King of Pentacles. Virgo vibes. Somebody in a place of emotional maturity and stability. Remember, the Pentacles don't always talk about the money. King of Pentacles means you got money coming in. But King of Pentacles talks about emotional maturity, stability, all right? You have a rather immature person that has grown up, and the changes you've been going through are growing you up too. You guys are both being made ready for each other. Told you. Star card, Aquarius energy. Look at them reaching out to you to take their hand. They miss you. This is a divine union. This is something guided by the stars. You guys were guided into each other's lives for something that you two are going to celebrate. King of Wands to the Emperor. There's a ton of major arcana. Aries energy on this. I love it for you. Some of you guys may be even going through like a new job, a promotion, self-employed. You're going to be getting noticed. You're not making money moves. You're making life shifts. All right. Let's see where we go. I like it. All right. Cancer. Current conditions. Cancer. The Hierophant's back. Taurus energy. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Taurus. The Death card's back. Scorpio energy. I love it when cards I see in the previews come back. All right. We're tuned in. Six of Pentacles. The breadcrumber wants to come in balanced. Oh my goodness. Okay. Four of Wands. Four Ace of Wands. Cancer. Some of you guys could be dealing with your twin flame or the rewards for your twin flame journey, because that's four Ace of Wands. You might need to take a couple days off of work after they meet up. Oh my gosh. There's union in the cards for you guys. You're going to wind up married to this person. They want this with you. High Priestess, they're not telling you. Cancer and Pisces energy. There's the Page of Cups. And literally every card I saw in the preview. Oh my goodness. With the Two of Wands. You got two people watching you, Cancer. Your person and somebody with a little bit of the green-eyed jealousy coming out. Virgo energy comes in. Aries too. Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus energy. And Aquarius so far. All right. Sagittarius is showing up too. Some of you guys are seeing repeating fours a lot, or somebody's a life path number 4. The 6th, the 26th, the 18th might be dates that resonate, or you or your person's birthday. Okay? But if I didn't know better, I would say that there's an energy of jealousy coming through on this one. Okay? It's kind of like the energies on this one is like, I'm telling you that your person wants to be with you or married to you, but they're also telling me straight up that they miss the fun times, the nostalgia. 6 of Cups on the 6 of Pentacles. They're going through changes in their life to take them out of a breadcrumbing stage, a player stage, the avoidant narcissistic stage, right? And they're coming to the end of a pulling away cycle. In that, it's like, think about it using the Titanic as an analogy, in that you're the iceberg, they were the Titanic, they sideswiped you, but Titanic took like 3 miles to stop. So you intercepted a runner, and you've gotten them to stop, even though it's taken time, and then reflect backwards to come your way. Okay? Because even after Titanic did stop, they tried to back it up to see and test the ship. This person's coming back, and this is the last time they run. They don't want to run no more, because they realize they ran right past a good thing moving so fast in life. They're just very nervous or unsure of like how to reach out, how to proceed. There's something going on their side of the fence that I think ties into this other person watching you. Aries, Virgo energy. All right. You got a jealous karmic watching you that your person has learned lessons from, and now they both are kind of wanting you, but in totally different ways. The repeating 2s and the repeating 4s could be the confirmation on this one. Okay. You do know they're in your life to make you have more fun, right? To get you to open up so you're not like Heath Ledger walking away from a hospital. Right? I'm Batman. No, I'm Archer. You're Batman. Bruce Wayne. But that's the thing on this one. They're not letting you know behind the scenes they're doing work to change for you. Okay? They are trying to come in to be all in with you this time. You're the one that made a runner stop running. And internally inside of them, they're like, I want to open up. I want to be with Cancer forever. I want this to be long term. But I've been through so much. I'm so used to having to run, to not being prepared, not being ready for things. It's why they just ghosted out of the blue when things were going good, and then one day they weren't. They became so intense to the feelings because they never understood them before. I can't tell you with this combination of cards, the High Priestess and the Death card and the Hierophant. For some of you guys, you or them might even be widowed. But it's not the fact that like you brought up old triggers or old past memories of the last time they tried to open their heart up that like it didn't work out. No, they've never even known how to love anybody this deep. They're so used to being mistreated, being neglected, okay, that, and then you got this karmic who's trying to be like you, okay. It's like they got somebody in their life that they've disconnected from, or somebody that's like that crazy third party that's really not a third party, but really wants to be your person's third party and is like, why do you keep talking about Cancer? Why do you keep bringing up Cancer? Why is it always about Cancer? To the point that, like, they're trying to emulate you. All right? You got two people obsessed with you, the one you want to be with and the one that wants to be with the one you want to be with. Whoa. Heavy, Doc. All right. Taurus, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Virgo, Sagittarius, Aries energy is here. Pretty strong on the Scorpio and the Pisces vibes. Okay? But you actually got some pretty heavy duty Virgo too. King of Pentacles, cycling back around. The same card we just saw is back with the Ten of Swords and the Four of Cups. Something about a Ring doorbell camera might resonate, or some of you guys might have stuff in your phone saved about them. Four of Cups, and they're thinking it's stuff that they don't want you having on them, but in reality it's stuff that like you really like. You sit here thinking nothing's going on, Ten of Swords, when behind the scenes they're making effort to come your way, and they got people getting in the way, right? Page of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the King of Cups. Pisces, Aquarius, Gemini energy. Libra too. See, they're learning lessons while they're stalking you. All right? The thing on this is you're still helping through this one. And then you got this other one stalking you, the Five of Swords, just hates your guts, but then also really wants to be like you because, like, well, I'm more like Cancer than Cancer's person will want me, when in reality, Cancer's person does not want them in any way. It's a karmic lesson. There was no love, no relationship, no nothing. If I didn't know better, I'd swear your person used this person. And then this person set them up. And they're clearing that away. Some of you guys have been noticing squirrels acting a little batty. Right? Nesting, preparing for a weather shift. Some of you guys are seeing rainbows or a double rainbow. Oh, goodness, batty. Somebody works as a barista or something. Or somebody's a waitress or a bartender or something like that. So for some of you guys, they may be facing some kind of legal situation or something that's creating a binding contract or something that causes like some kind of additional small delay that is like totally worth it. Oh, some of you know about this part already. And some of you guys are actually helping them through it. What? Okay, let me see where that goes. Aquarius, Aries energy on that one. Gemini and Scorpio too. Could be Pisces. Strong Pisces in this reading. Eight of Swords, there's the Gemini vibes. Three of Pentacles into the Five of Cups with a Strength card. See? They're so fearful of failing at everything because, like, no matter what they've done in their whole life, back to the moment they were born, they never were made to feel like they were good enough, right? They could come from neglectful parents, maybe like one narcissistic parent, one completely absent parent, or a single parent household. Some of you guys, they are widowed, grieving. Some of you guys could be too. But the guardian angels are working through this. This Five of Cups says that they feel like they missed the boat. And it's coming to the end of a separation phase. They're working really hard on their insecurities in order to come in more correct for you because they're just so used to people abandoning them and leaving them. But in their mind, their guardian angels, Three of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, are telling them that Cancer's not going to be like that. Right? That's the thing on this one. Eight of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups. They're doing the work because they see everything with you. And yet you're in silence right now for the 10% of you not talking to them. The other 90% of you are already in secret private communications doing the Eight of Pentacles work to come back together for your Ten of Cups. Right? Because a lot of what's going on where they're not speaking up is actually to protect you while they wrap all this stuff up. Leo energy in the Strength card, Capricorn and the Queen of Pentacles. See? They're wrapping the stuff up and they're coming your way with that Star card that we saw at the beginning. I love it when all the preview cards come back. We're tuned in on this one. So it's like they wrap up all this stuff so that they can dismiss it away out of their life that's been overwhelming them, right? So the thing on this is that's what clears to come your way with you. They hope you're holding space for them, right? Without realizing that, like, you totally are. You're wanting to come to the same mutual compromise on this one. Right? You guys went your separate ways to come back and build back stronger. Aquarius, Pisces energy. They're not used to anyone holding space for them because they've never loved anybody like they love you. So they figured you have moved on. Even for some of you guys, you've noticed in tarot readings across the board, across YouTube and TikTok, everywhere, right? Where it was like, Cancer, you've disconnected, you've walked away, and you're sitting there going, I'm a Cancer. Cancer doesn't do that, right? Because most tarot readers don't know Cancer very well, do they? Right? Whatever this person is going through that has them either in an emotional or an actual physical Eight of Swords lockdown, that's what they're fearing, okay? It's not that you've walked away or disconnected. You're just waiting for them to come back together so you guys can get this back on track. They're so used to people walking away from them that they their energy comes into your reading and they think you've disconnected and walked away from it. The tarot readers that bring that up, they just don't realize whose energy they're pulling. That's all. All right? In this one, you guys do truly come back. I love it for you. They're getting unstuck right now so that you guys can build back stronger. I love it for you. Some of you guys could be born on the 5th. You or your person. 5th, 15th, 25th. The 21st is here along with the 19th, 7th and 18th, the 4th, 14th and 24th. Some of y'all notice I'm repeating 4s, repeating 5s, and I literally have every sign showing up. Your person's chart is fully activating for you as they elevate and come in emotionally balanced and mature. Cancer, you're going to be married to this person well before the year of 2026 ends. Okay? I love this for you. King of Wands into the Emperor. Daddy's home. Cancer, claim this thing down in the comments, all right? Remember, it'll resonate to any placement of Cancer, and if you do want to dive into a personal reading or anything else the channel has to offer, just scan the QR code or check out the links in the bios and description, all right? Otherwise, until next we meet, Cancer, I love you, and I'll see you then. Peace, love, and spinny hugs. All right, next up, onward and forward even into Leo. Leo. All right, let's see. Nobody gets in to say the Leo, not nobody, not know how. Well, that's a horse of a different color, isn't it? And why am I talking British? Jolly good, Leo. Want to do that? Want to put some lion emojis down in the chat or down in the comments, right? Sunflowers, anything? Anyone? Hello? All right, let's switch over to Leo. There we go. All right, perfect. Okay, now Leo. Let's go old school. I dug one of the original decks that the channel started out with out of the mothballs. It's my original dog deck. Let's use that. All right, Leo, your timestamp's going to be at 106:55. What up, Leo? How you doing? What you up to? How's it going, you little cute little kitty cats? Even my male Leos, you guys know you're adorable AF too. All right, so let's do this, God. Tap me and tune me into Leo's energy, please, and thank you, and give me everything you got for Leo for the energies from whenever Leo finds this reading. Add 7 days. Leo, that kind of counts as a deck jam, even though you're trying to hide it. And when my deck's jam, that means you need a spinny hug. I got you. All right, we don't tell nobody. Just come here, all right? I'm going to grip you up. First, you're going to get like a full 14-second hug. You're going to be like, I don't need that, Archer. I'm like, I know better. And you're going to be like, okay. And I'm like, you got this. Yeah, thanks. Then, when you least suspect it, I pick you up and start spinning you around until you start giggling. Your hair gets all messed up like you're in a Jeep with the tops off. Cheap wave, fellow Jeep drivers. What up? All right. Maybe you start feeling a little bit better and a little bit more happier. All right? Be happy, Leo. Don't worry. Be happy. All right, God. Why did Leo... Leo's like, you got any more than spinny hugs? Spinny hugs. All right. Why did Leo want spinny hugs? All right, God. Tap me into me and give me everything you got for Leo. Let's do it. Now I'm hearing the Pink Panther theme. Boom, boom, do. All right, okay. All right, give me 2 shuffles. Let's roll with it. Let's roll that Beagle Beam footage. All right, 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the lovable, lovely Leos. Here we go. Alva energy is the moon. I've got the moon. Cancer Pisces energy on this one. If I didn't know better, when I couple the moon as the overall energy in the deck to hearing the Pink Panther theme, 10 of Wands, 9 of Cups, and the Fool card, if I didn't know better, I'd swear you were wanting to give somebody a chance or give somebody a second chance. And you're unsure if you can fully trust the Fool card offer, 9 of Cups, because of this 10 of Wands, because of the past burdens, right? So it's almost like if I didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to clear your mind about something that you discovered about your person, all right? But I want to know what it is. So do you. Okay, fair enough. Let's go. That is my job. You're right, Leo. That's what I was trained to do. All right, let's rock and roll. Current conditions in Leo. We've got the 3 of Cups, Cancer energy. The Ace of Wands. Whoa, that's a big wand. That's what she said. What? Huh? I don't know. They like you. Leo, they totally want to roll you over and pet your belly and make you purr. And when a cat shows their belly, they're vulnerable. Aww. The Six of Pentacles, that came out in the same place for Cancer. Some of you guys might be dealing with a Cancer, or somebody's got some strong Cancer placements. Page of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Hermit, Virgo energy, and the Devil, Capricorn vibes. But it's also the vibes on this one. Capricorn energy, the Devil doesn't always tie into the bad vibes, but it's the ability of using the Capricorn energy, those little bitty goat legs, to overcome and get to the top of the mountain and break the chains that tie or bind. Okay? See, the Hermit card, some of you guys could be dealing with a Virgo or your Leo Virgo cuspies, is that somebody was keeping something from you that you're trying to find some clarity on, okay? The Ace of Wands shows you like them. Six of Pentacles, maybe you guys were married to this person already at one point. Or something that felt like it, or it was going in that direction. But they were breadcrumbing, right? Then you found out they were hiding something, Taurus Virgo energy, the Two of Cups and the Page of Wands, that awoke them to the soulmate journey with the Three of Cups. I knew some of you guys, this is like either a pending divorce or a divorce that never goes through or a breakup that feels like one, okay? I want more on the Devil and the Hermit. I want to see what's up with the Virgo and the Capricorn energy. Some of you guys are seeing repeating sixes, or some of y'all are born on the 1st, the 3rd, 6th, or the 16th comes out. The 2nd and the 22nd is here. Also the 15th and the 9th. All right? Let me see where we got in this. I want to know more about the Hermit and the Devil right there. Some of you guys feel like your person's been dealing with the Devil. Or they made a deal with the Devil. What? All right, let me see. Seven of Cups. Oh, okay. With the Magician and the Ten of Swords. That leads to the Ten of Cups. This person was a dream and wish fulfillment until you found this out about them with that Seven of Cups. I don't know why, but it's like the energy of somebody entertaining a mistress, right? Or I don't know why, like a live-in babysitter or something. Something about babies or daycare or something might even resonate. If I didn't know better, I'd swear you found something out about this. And like you want your person because there's some kind of a karmic vibe that you discovered that it just lit you, right? Ace of Wands. And if I didn't know better, it was like a karmic energy that it's like your person is ready. Either they've cut this energy out, this Devil card, or those of you already talking to them, you're helping them cut it out, aren't you? Or you've given them the ultimatum that they need to get whatever this Devil is out. Maybe it's just an addiction. Some of you guys, they have a bit of an Ace of Wands addiction, don't they? It's a bit Juan. My name's Juan. It's cool. But the thing on this is that some of you guys, they might actually be battling an addiction or something, overcoming like a drinking addiction, smoking, something like that. Some of you guys even like met through AA or NA possibly. Whoa, neat. But for some of you guys, it's like an online, like a long distance digital thing. Like maybe you moved away or they did, and now you guys are working stuff out only to find out that there was like this Seven of Cups third party thing involved that got in the way. And I think it's almost like they used it to make you jealous, but now they're getting some karma from it. Okay? Maybe they're experiencing something in their personal life or their living situation that's like constant fighting or just out and out, like the neighbors can hear them going through something. Okay? So it's almost like it's not a relationship. It keeps jamming. I can't say they're with a third party. All right? But with what it is, it was like a curing or coming out of their manipulative trickster ways for sure. Okay? Maybe some of you guys, they just tried to make you jealous with like either saying it was a third party and it really wasn't. It's like with that Ace of Wands and the Ten of Cups. It's like their manipulation games caught up with them, right? And now they got themselves in a bag that they don't know what to do. Yeah, Five of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune. It's almost like they chose this, right? Because this, when you found this out, it hurt you, right? No wonder you want to know more. Why would, like, they give you a really good reason to trust them again. Virgo energy on that. Strong Virgo, heavy duty on the Virgo vibes. But then you got Taurus and Scorpio. Sagittarius is here, Aries. Cancer's here too. Let's see. I love you. I love when you flex. You're the best boss ever. Oh my God. I got to get God something really good for Boss's Day. I'm like, Cancer's here too, and the Chariot shows up. Foot on the gas, no, I'm gonna crash. Always on the go, can't say no. Right, and we're back to that Moon. Cancer and Pisces, heavy duty energy. That's a lot of internal emotions, right? So the thing on this is, whatever it is, it's like something that Ten of Wands and Nine of Cups, they already have plans in place to clear it away and come in fresh for you with the Ace of Cups. It's a solid offer, right? Pair of aces and two of the best aces on this one. Now, the thing on it is whatever you're trying to find out is what they're working on getting rid of. So, like, maybe they do keep things a little closer to themselves or protecting it. For some of you guys, they might be. If I didn't know better, I'd swear they were doing it to protect you, because whoever this person is has stuff on them. Like screen recordings on their phone or videos or whatever it is, it's like what they're going up against is basically everything they did to you, Leo. This person took their games, magician, and they went pro, Ten of Swords. They went up against a bigger player than them. Boom. Yup. I call that the Tower card on the Seven of Swords. Their lies caught up to them because you found out. Right? Now, on this one, don't go crashing out big time on this one, Leo. Okay? Because you're dealing with someone here with this. Where'd it go? Where'd you go, Chariot? Get back here, Cancer. I lost the Chariot. Did somebody lose the keys to their car? Leo, dump your purse out. That's how it always works, all right? That's Pisces energy. All right, dump the purse out. You'll find it. Anyways, the Chariot energy coming in on this one. That's the vibes that it's like, this is someone who's really trying to focus more on the windshield as opposed to the rearview mirror. I just want to be her so bad, it hurts so bad, it hurts so. I just want to be her. I just want to be her. Okay, that song just came out. I may or may not be an Ella fella. Whoops. I swear when I painted this new set in this whole studio, I was listening to the Beatles. Anyways, I think on this one with that Tower card, they were trying to turn this energy, this person, okay, into you. And they don't compete. They wound up being a karmic rebound to them. It's a lesson learned. The thing on this is, it's like, they actually, with that Ten of Wands, they've overcome this, right? They already know it's said and done with. Maybe for some of you guys, they had to throw somebody out, right? Because they're telling me Ten of Wands, big one, is that they're over this. It's like whatever, it's got this karmic rebound has them stressed out to no end, right? And taught them a really valuable lesson. Because, like, you know how driven and focused they always were? And, like, they're at the point now of, like, they want to do this, like, fast now, okay? It's kind of like moving a karmic out or something and moving you right back in. I hear the house got trashed by a karmic on a bender. Heads up, there's dishes to do. Right? But, you know, the thing on this is that maybe some of you guys live at a distance or something. There's the fast-paced movement involved, though, right? Yeah, because I'm hearing, I'm hearing that whole. It's a scene from that. I forget the name of the movie, Son-in-Law or something. It's that dishes are done, man, right? Some of you guys, something about a CPL might resonate or something. But in the Nine of Cups, to the call of the judgment, this person's answering the call. They know you're the person, okay? They want you to move forward with them. And they're like, they might be taking the action really, really, really fast, right? And it's got you a little frustrated or confused. Like, why now? Why are we doing this now? And it's like, you know what they've been putting up with, okay? But they're wanting to come in fast and kind of just Ten of Swords, the Chariot. It's kind of like they're coming in fast and they just want to ride like the wind. That's a big part on this one. Like, this is getting ready to take off and start moving fast. And you're just wondering, like, hey, Archer, can I trust him? Is it really gonna, like, work on this one this time? I do see, though, the vibes that come in on this one is, like, they don't even want, like, they just want to show it to you. They want to prove it to you. Okay? And it goes into that energy here. This is like somebody just wants to just ride like the wind. You guys do this every lifetime. You guys come together every lifetime. You guys are ride and dies for life. I'll tell you what. All right, let's see what we got on this going forward. So you guys could be dealing with a fire sign. Could be another Leo, maybe Aries or Sagittarius. You got strong Virgo energy. Pisces is here. Cancer, Capricorn. Pretty strong on the Capricorn, too. Also Aquarius and Scorpio. Something about June 7th might be a date that resonates with some of you guys. and also, well, and also March 18th. Hold on. Get back. Who is this? Who did that? The Six of Swords. Oh, so some of you guys, I think this message just came out for Cancer too. Some of you guys actually might be seeing squirrels going a little crazy around you and nesting and making preparations for storms or something. Oh goodness, Batty. But yeah, look at this. They're getting ready to come out of their head and come your way in the Six of Swords and start moving really fast. So the thing on this is, I think the reason they're acting the way they are and moving as fast as they are is because it's like ding dong, the witch is dead. Witch. Anyways, but they're all about you. You can trust this. Nine of Swords. Those of you, the 9% of you that aren't talking to this person already, with Queen of Cups, they're coming your way. They love you. Aw, I love it. Leo, I hope that helps. I do see why you needed the spinny hugs. You can trust them. God would not let them reach out and talk to you if you could not. All right? So I do hope that helps. Thank you for liking and subscribing. If you want to book personal reading with me, just check out, or if you want to get tickets to the digital meet and greet, there's still like one left, maybe. I don't know how many are left, actually. I got to check. But anyways, if you do, scan the QR code on the screen or use the links that are in the description and bio and comments. It'll take you over to the Archer link tree. All right, Leo? Otherwise, until next we meet, you know I love you. Okay. All right, Leo. I'll talk to you later. Hasta mañana. Bye. Arrivederci. Aloha. Peace and love and spinny hugs. Leo. You know what they say, right? I know, right? Capricorn and Gemini walk into a bar. What'd the Leo do? Duck. All right. Anyhow, let's carry on. Onward and forward. Next up is Virgo. Virgo-licious definition. Make them muggle loco. All right. Virgo. All right. I want to use the Biblical Tarot for Virgo. Let's use that one. Okay. I haven't used this yet. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, we're totally going to use the Biblical Tarot. I'm like the only tarot channel that ties the Bible and the tarot together. Okay, let's see. Virgo, Virgolicious, you are going to, you know what? Let's do 122 exact for your timestamp. I dig it. All right, here we go. What up, Virgo? How you doing? I just realized I hadn't used the Biblical Tarot at all today so far, so we're going to use it for you because I am very proud of being the only tarot channel that ties the Bible and the tarot together. All right? Basically, Virgo, I could use this tarot deck or I could use this tarot deck. My Bible. All right. It's basically just a sports almanac from Back to the Future. Anyhow, all right, God, let's do this to it. Think about your person, Virgo, and God, tap me in, tune me into Virgo's energy. If you do want to buy your own Biblical Tarot, there's a link down in the description box, too. It's also in the link tree. All right. Also, if you want to book a personal reading or get one of the remaining tickets for the upcoming digital meet and greet, all right, check out the announcements timestamp. It's got the cool stuff. All right, God, give me everything you got for Virgo. Let's rock and roll. Let's do it. Here we go. 2 shuffles. Ooh, this deck is energized. Whoa, nice. All right, let's do it. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the vivacious, Virgolicious, victorious Virgos. Victory is yours. I'm a Virgo moon and rising. I get it. It's cool. Overall energy is the Ace of Pentacles. Nice. This is a new start. You're going in a totally new direction after finishing something up, aren't you? Right? But it's with the person on your mind, which is cool because you got to come back stronger to build back better than before because you guys have been going through transformations and you're entering into the promised land. If I didn't know better, I'd say you guys were already talking to this person. Yeah, he's a Juan's. Some of you guys have even already met up with this person and had a really good time. Very nice. Very nice. Virgo, they like you a lot. You like them too, though. The 3 of Pentacles, the Guardian Angels, brought you guys together to 4 of Pentacles. Go through this and reach your blessings with the 9 of Cups. All right? I like it. Let's see where this goes. Some of your prayers are being answered. All right. Current conditions. Let's rock and roll. Give me everything you got for Virgo. We have the King of Swords. Hold on a second. Let me set this way. I like it that way. We have the King of Swords, Gemini energy. The 10 of Wands, Sagittarius. The 9 of Wands, Sagittarius. The Page of Wands, Sagittarius. The 7 of Wands, Leo. That's a lot of Wands. Oh my God, both of you guys are intense, passionate. There's a lot of Wands. That's what she said. What? I know. The 5 of Pentacles, Taurus energy, and the Fool card, Aries energy. I knew this is clearing the ways for a fresh start. Some of you guys, actually, the story of Job may resonate. The 9 of Wands in the Biblical Tarot is Satan testing Job. In the fact that Job, I'm just going to lay it out for you, Virgo. Job believed in his faith so long as he was being provided for and God was giving. So God put him through the greatest test and that he stripped him of everything, right? In order for him to learn to keep his faith through the toughest of times. But the end result of that was that he restored Job's life better than before, right? If I didn't know better, I'd swear some of you guys had either broke up or divorced from this person, because the King of Swords is the card of divorcees. Also a card of a narcissist in their head, all right, that has to like work through some stuff because their words were really cutting, right, to come in the King of Swords upright. I thought I didn't know better. It's something like the vibes on this one, that you've got two people putting pressure on you, right? And it almost makes me feel like you're being torn in two directions between a player vibe that you're trying to cut out after learning a Seven of Wands karmic lessons to clear those obstacles, David versus Goliath, and then open the door with your person. Could be somebody you were married to or a relationship that felt like it. Could even be kids, in order to start fresh with the Fool card and build back better than you guys were before, because you guys have experienced and learned the karmic lessons. It just seems like there's some red tape and some logistics to unwind that you two can persevere through with the Seven of Wands, Leo energy. So you guys could totally be dealing with a Leo or your Virgo Leo cuspies. Somebody's born on the 24th, 27th, maybe the 7th or the 5th, the 10th, the 14th or the 9th, the 1st and the 11th. And angel number 111 may resonate to you. And also with the 1111, I see the rewards for a twin flame journey coming to fruition. Okay? Some of you were singing about, maybe some of y'all are crushing on a celebrity or something, right? After dealing with a karmic that you don't want to touch again with a 10-foot wand, right? Because they were crazy on this. Some of you, they took everything from you, right? Somebody had to like hide your keys or hide your wallet, hide your money with, and that you felt like being played and manipulated until you were taken for everything on this one, right? Someone that came in karmically as like a walk the walk vibe, talk the talk, and never put up, and you got to a put up or shut up vibe. I want some more on this though. I want some more of this Ten of Wands because it's deeper than that, right? Sagittarius energy on this one. Cancer and Pisces are here too, but they're quiet. Interesting. Okay, let's see where this goes. Whoa! Well, that's a lot of wands. Oh my gosh. Okay, Six of Cups. So this karmic acted like a child in the Eight of Cups. No wonder you had to walk away from him. Pisces, Scorpio energy. Yeah, with the Hermit card, you had to take your power back because this person was like just doing everything they could to like make you feel insecure, unemasculated, unfeminized, right? The belittling, the banter, the Star card, and the Five of Cups. They had to heal through their depression, right? And that's why in the vibes of it, for some of you guys, this had to result. Wow, the Hanged Man, the Justice card, and the Four of Swords. Some of you guys, there could be legal issues involved. Some of you guys, they have stuff on their phone about you. So the thing on this, they don't know what they even do, and that like because they never feel they're good enough, they took it out on you. That's why this whole fight happened, right? Some of you guys, it could have gone to that, or maybe somebody works in the legal or justice system, or it did go that far, right? Because it's like you had to build this up to cut out some kind of like energetical red tape. Pisces, Libra energy on this one. Also Cancer. But the Aries energy too, with like all the planets that are in Aries right now, with a Star card, it's leading you and guiding you back to that one that you do have that passion for. Which the whole thing that led you to try to like go in a different direction and find your way through it. Some of you guys' roles could be reversed. You're both going through the same thing. But the thing on this is like it's like the energy that it's like you just need 5 minutes to decompress out of everything with that Star card, right? Because it's like I'm seeing a verse. It's like you're tired of like dealing with people that are just a constant threat to your stability or threaten you constantly. Or some of you guys could be victims of gang stalking or gang violence, right? And like it's that like they try to keep people down in order to make them feel superior, right? And that's what learned your lesson into this one. It was about setting boundaries and keeping them in place. Ace of Wands, the Star card. In order to achieve that justice, I do see on this one something being washed away or cleared, right? I almost, with these two cards, I hear, soon as this is over, you're out. Soon as this is over, I'm out. Soon as you're out now, go stay at a hotel. This is up. So this was wild. No wonder with the Nine of Wands, you feel like Job. And the fact that, why God, why have you stripped me of everything that I worked so hard to build a solid foundation with? And God's like, because you're supposed to be with this person here. Leo energy. Because this is the one that makes you just feel normal and you can be yourself around. It's just a lot of stuff got in the way because of life. For those of you, there were kids involved. There was money and schooling and never feeling good enough and never keeping up and always having to keep going, right? It's kind of like that, whatever it is, it's almost as if you're annoyed at yourself a bit, or like you feel like the games that have been going on around you that you, David versus Goliath, had to protect yourself from and your person. You want that cleared away to just be yourself again and restore peace in your life. Leo energy on that, right? Because even David versus Goliath, it's just a beautiful analogy for be yourself, persevere, and overcome, right? Because when David tried on the king's armor to go up against Goliath, he didn't feel comfy. He just needed a slingshot in his outfit, right? It's about being yourself and knowing that just being true to yourself will allow the justice to prevail. Because the justice card, it's this one. The justice card talks about balancing the left brain, the right brain, right? Masculine and feminine energies, emotions and logic, in order to come to a place of peace and harmony in yourself. After clearing out some stuff that has been causing nightmares and problems in your sleep, right? Peter being crucified, right? Someone that, like, feeling like they left you out, like they're going to hang you out to dry, or left you going on this one, right? And not even realize how fragile they were with how they were treating you. Maybe some of you guys had to travel to see each other or something, right? Like maybe you couldn't see them at your house or something because you had something going on, right? And you had to cut that out because it was just straight up Five of Cups depressing you, right? I do see going forward onto it, though, it's kind of like, I don't know, somebody like having conversations in the car or something about like how to get rid of a crazy karmic or a crazy rebound, or you and your person like planning or putting stuff together in order to clear out an energy of cheating in order to come back together, because like the karmic, that's why the karmic's going back home, right? Because it's that energy that once the energetical path gets cleared, you guys never cross paths again, right? And the King of Swords is that one that just kind of, they get off on being mean or being vindictive or trying to almost like a little bit of a sadistic psycho vibe, right? And then it kept you in the Four of Swords completely stuck and just unsure of which direction or which way to go, so you had to do what you had to do to cut it out. Because then you guys come together for this Fool card on the Star card, and you've healed through it so you guys can grow back together. King of Pentacles, that's you. Joseph in charge of Egypt in the Eight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Wands, the players are gone, and you got a walking green flag. Leo energy really strong in this reading. Heavy duty Leo vibes. But in the King of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the story of Joseph, that might resonate. Remember how Joseph was basically banned, outlawed, and ostracized from his brothers? And after they did their work and they came back to ask for redemption, he had to forgive, right? I think you and your person are forgiving and doing the work on this. And by cutting out the karmic cycles and the karmic people, the rebounds and all that, you're at the vibes in order to go forward and work on this together the way it should have been, right? Right people get their karmas, the karmics go back to their people, and everything comes out in the wash in the end on this one. You get to clear and wash your hands of it. And the Strength card and the Chariot, you and your person get to go together. I do think they will end up coming back around on this. Some of you guys might live at a distance, or it's like a long-distance relationship at this time. You guys are talking about moonbagging together. After the karmics are cut out. See, Daniel in the lion's den. I think your faith and your perseverance powers through this one with that Chariot. I love that for you. Definitely be dealing with strong Cancer energy on that, but Leo is super duper heavy duty. Those two are kind of joined at the hip. The Devil comes back into full circle with Page of Pentacles. That leads to the communication of you guys talking and cutting out the options to come together. It goes long term. You can trust this one. You just had to get rid of that crazy karmic. And I see you did it with the Lover's card. They fulfilled their contract. Mission accomplished. Anybody know where we can get a giant mission accomplished banner at? Asking for a friend. All right, Virgo, I hope that helps. If you want to book a personal reading, get tickets to the meet and greet or whatnots, Help yourself. Scan the QR code, use the link in the description box, or pinned in the bio and everything. And thank you for interacting in the comments. Remember, Virgo, down in the comments section, leave the message that you would text your person right now without saying their name. Okay, remember, you're safe here, you're fam. And thank you for sharing, hyping, liking the reading, and even just sitting here and watching. If you just put it on, turn the volume down, and let it play in the background, because the watches help. Google pays me well, and I love and appreciate you for every view. Until next we meet, my Vavocious Virgolicious Virgos, I love you, and I'll see you then. Peace, love, spinny heads. Bye, Virgo. All right. Phenomena. Where is that coming from? The Muppets? Nice. Why are there so many songs about rainbows? I don't know if that resonates to Virgo or Libra, but we're getting like musical. I kind of dig it. It's kind of cool. It's kind of fun. Like it a lot. All right. Thank you, Virgo or Libra, whoever that part of the message is for. All right. Let's see. Somebody here in the entertainment industry, somebody dating a celebrity or something. All right. Let's see. Libra. We're up next. Let's rock and roll. Libra gang. Skeet skeet. Whatever. I don't know. I'm white. Oh. Anyways. Yeah. Anyhow, all right, Libra. All right, Libra, we are going to use, yep, totally going to use that one. We're going to use the Rockstar Tarot, all right? Ooh, Tom Petty's in the bottom. He won't back down. You're not backing down on this. I like it. All right, Libra, let's give you a timestamp. Let's put your timestamp at 1:36:11. I like it a lot. What up, Libra? Libra, we are going to use a fellow Libran. Okay, Libra gang gang skeet skeet. We're going to use fellow Libran Melissa with Sunshine Intuitive Tarot deck. All right, the Rockstar deck. If you have not already subscribed to Sunshine Intuitive Tarot, the link's in the description. All right, support a fellow Libran. All right, check out her oracle messages and her dailies and every weekly. Everything is awesome. Her Spotify playlist, top notch, top shelf, chef's kiss. All right, God. Tap me in, tune me into Libra's energy. Somebody here might be getting over a sickness or an illness, maybe even just a cold, seasonal allergies. All right, let's see where this goes. All right, God, tap me in, tune me into Libra's energy, please, and give me everything you got for the cardinal air sign. I love reading for air signs because you guys don't need the Rainbow Unicorn Tarot. I just get to keep it and deliver it straight. All right, God, give me everything you got for Libra. Let's rock and roll. Here we go with the Rockstar Tarot. Oh, I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Anyways, all right, let's go. 2 shuffles. Here we go. 1 and 2. Whoa, hold on. I got a flipper. Hold on. They call it flipper, flipper. Come here, get out of here. Where are you? It's the 6 of Swords, Aquarius energy. Going with the flow might be getting you a little frustrated, but we have a breadcrumber getting ready to turn the 6 of Pentacles. Dolly Parton shows up on this one. All right, repeating 6s might be following along with you guys, or if you haven't started seeing it, you're going to. All right. Or your person could be born on the 6th even. All right, let's see where it goes. All right, 2 shuffles. We got to set the energetic rhythm. It's a thing we do. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the lovable, lovely Libras. Case dismissed. Because you know you don't got just a little judge's gavel, right, Libra? You got a big Thor's hammer. You're a cardinal air sign. Boom, you're the boss. Anyways, all right, overall energy is the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. And the Pentacle energy doesn't always talk about money. Okay, some of you guys are going to be getting a new job offer this week, by the way. Side note, all right, plot twist. But I literally did just hear on this because the Queen of Pentacles talks about emotional maturity, stability. That's what the Pentacles in Tarot represent. All right. I feel a vibe of somebody growing up and maturing. Like your person was not a man or a woman and they're finally manning up, being a man, or womaning up, being a woman, right? To achieve some stability with you. All right. The Moon card and the Lovers, Gemini, Cancer, Pisces energy, they're hiding their feelings for you. They're sussing you out. They're snooping. They're looking you up online. Some of you guys might actually be online or a content creator or in the public eye or entertainment industry somehow. Some of you might even work in local news. Well, that's cool. I did a year at Specs Howard, then I gave up on it. Only because I came up with another, and it's a whole thing. Could you really expect me to sit still that long to read the news? I wish I had. I wanted to be a weatherman. Anyways, you got some stability coming in, Libra. So let's see where this goes, all right? All right, here we go. I have the World card. Nice. That's everything energy. It's the closing of a cycle. you're achieving some deeper intuition coming your way. Your gifts, your spiritual gifts are going to be strengthening. With the Nine of Wands into the Ten of Wands, you're closing out a very intense cycle in your life, a cycle of insecurities, bringing yourself into a point of Queen of Pentacles confidence and letting go with the Five of Swords, right? Unstressing yourself. Some of you guys might be looking into hypnotherapy or child regression, possibly. Knight of Cups and the Eight of Swords. So you're wondering what's going on. Marvin Gaye style comes out on this one because the Eight of Swords shows analysis paralysis. Some here might smoke because on this Eight of Swords here, see how there's a cigarette in that statue's mouth, okay? But it's like you're trying to figure out why they're not unsticking themselves, yet they're telling me behind the scenes that they are unsticking themselves with the Star card. I knew it. It's like I'm just reading it and the cards are backing me up on this one. All right? Aquarius vibes are strong with this reading, Libra. But this here, the song Purple Rain might even resonate. All right? I dig this. Color purple might even resonate to you. Scorpio energy's here. Leo, Sagittarius is strong. Aquarius and Gemini. And I'm also feeling Taurus energy off the World card. Okay? So I actually think with this World card to the 9 on the 10 of Wands, if I didn't know better, I'd say you were willing to compromise. Right? Because you're tired of carrying the burdens of being like stuck or in a state of lockdown. You're willing to like compromise, meet them in the middle, if they would just, Eight of Swords, make up their mind about what they want. Because that's what's stressing you out in the Five of Swords. Right? I keep getting drawn to the Gemini energy that's on that Eight of Swords. Or some of you guys might be seeing repeating eights, or you or a person are born on the 8th, maybe even a life path number 8. But so it's like this person is taking Eight of Swords a long time to kind of let things calm down within like the friend group or the co-worker group, family, right? That there's some dust that's settling. All right, Taurus Gemini energy could be cusper vibes. Let me see where this goes. I want more on the first row. The World card, the 9 of Wands, the 10 of Wands. Let's see what we got. Ace of Cups. It's a fresh start. It's a fresh love offer. And the Empress. I knew it with the Ace of Swords. Either you've already sent a text or you're getting ready to receive one. Repeating aces are showing up. In that Empress energy, Libra and Taurus, you just want a little bit of R-E-S-P-C-T, like Aretha Franklin was talking about, right? Some of you guys have had dreams about having children with this person. It's like, you know, the thing on this is too many people were involved. This person gets a lot of attention, and they had way too many different people fighting and clawing for their energy, right? Enough that it would make them come across like a player. Too many people involved, too many chefs in the kitchen, so to speak. Everybody trying to take claim to this person. Some of y'all are crushing on a celebrity. But it's like with the High Priestess behind the scenes, privately somebody trying to let the dust settle or let things clear in order to be able to proceed forward. Three of Swords. There's too many people in the way. It could even just be a mindset. All right, some of you guys could be dealing with another Libra even. But the Three of Swords, it's not always a third party. It's a noun. It's a person, a place, or a thing. And in me, the feelings that I'm getting from your person right now is that they're on emotional and overload and they're trying to decompress. All right. The High Priestess shows when they go down and quiet, you might assume that they're going in another direction or something bad's repeating itself. But they're in an Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords energy. They're on your level with the Empress and the Sun card. Strong fixed energy. Leo, Taurus especially, but Scorpio and Aquarius are coming in pretty heavy too. Pisces is here because that's George Harrison on the card. All right, he's a September 25th is your vibes. Oh, some of you guys might be a September 25th Libra, which means you're Melissa's birthday twin. If you're a September 25th Libra, definitely pop a comment down below. All right. Also, remember too, Libra, down below, remember in the comments, okay, leave the message that you would text your person right now without saying their name, okay? Remember, you're safe here, okay, Libra? You're family. So I think it's like the vibes that I'm feeling off of this is like some of you guys maybe like work or something gets in the way and it's like things need to get settled down so that like HR doesn't get involved, or some of you guys maybe relocated for work due to things, right? There was just so many other intense vibes that were getting in the way of this. Gemini energy strong, Virgo as well, also Capricorn and Leo, that it almost is like that they had to go. It's like they had to go and isolate, okay? It's especially those of you that knew you were dealing with like an avoidant or a runner, maybe even a little bit of a narcissist, somebody that's very set in their ways. remember, pulling away and running or going Five of Pentacles and closing the door, it's not rejection. They're not rejecting you. They're protecting themselves because their feelings for you got very intense, especially with the Empress card here, that it's as if they didn't know what to do. The Knight of Wands. With the Four of Cups and the Eight of Wands, you guys are already in the direction of coming back together on this, right? The Four of Cups into that Knight of Wands, they know they came across as a player, and it's not that they're a player. They may seem like a walking red flag, but in reality, deep down in this one, it's just that they were nervous. They weren't ready, right? And you're like, well, when are they going to be ready? Remember, you free will click to accept to love this person, right? At any point, you can free will choose to disconnect from this and walk away from it, right? God will always have something waiting for you, but you know this person's different. You know they're different. They just had too many different people getting in the way that they needed to get rid of. Not options, not third parties, people who really wanted to be, right? And it's just like that they don't want everybody getting pinged about their drama. Somebody keeps their private life more private or something, okay? And it gets in that vibes that somebody was so used to the drama in their life that the calm, the nurturing, the stability that you provided, because remember, this is one of your cards. You actually, the Empress energy is Libra and Taurus. You and Taurus share this energy, so you guys be dealing with the Taurus. And I noticed this, is that like how Cancer and Pisces share the Moon card, you and Taurus share the Empress. Strong Taurus vibes. So you guys are totally dealing with Taurus. Sagittarius is here, Virgo, Cancer, Three of Cups. Some of you guys have dreamt about being married to this person, or they have you. No, you know what it is? Somebody's got a tattoo of a butterfly. You know what it is? God is actually putting the dreams into both y'all's minds to let you guys dream about being married, having kids. Because the energy that comes out on this one is that it's like there's a necessary pause to let the dust settle. But they are in love with you. They're keeping you at a safe distance. That's why you're blocked. Okay? As they cut some crap out that they don't want to know about you, they're protecting you from the drama so that when the dust is settled, they can be all about you. You're the one that nobody suspects. Even you don't suspect it because you're like, yeah, I don't think they're even interested the least bit, right? In reality, it's like they're saying, please trust. I'm working on something, and when you hear from me, it's going to be epically awesome, all right? They're just keeping it at safe distance because you're the one person that the rest of the peanut gallery has no clue or wouldn't even suspect is the one they want, and yet you are. Seven of Cups, and that's when the white rabbit showed up, right? This person's gone so far down the well that they met the rabbit, okay? And it brings us full circle to the Nine of Cups and your major arcana, Justice. I love that for you. Whenever a sign's major arcana shows up in their own readings, that's always me knowing that, like, you've taken your power back. And the Nine of Cups, you won't back down, Tom Petty style. They couldn't keep playing those petty games and winning petty prizes, right? That was the vibes on this one, that, like, the jealousy had to go. Especially for those of you that someone is in the public eye. There's too much jealousy from people who have no chances in hell of being this person's person, right? And that can turn anyone into like being like almost like a bit of a walking red flag. But in reality, they're getting all that stuff cut out of the way in order to come in your direction. The Two of Wands to the Page of Swords, I knew it, and Judgment card with the Four of Wands. Some of you guys are on your twin flame journey. And this is the elevation process in this time apart that takes the twin flame journey up into the energy of king and spouses. Some of you guys might even think you're twin flames without realizing you're a deep twin flame soulmate connection that is elevating, and you guys are learning the ways of the kingdom spouse journey. Because when you go through the kingdom spouse journey, you and your person will each be tested in all 7 of the deadliest sins. You guys might get like an energy that comes in that you take a liking to or start crushing on and try to go and get involved with, and it gets shut down. Your person might go in another direction or try to get involved or get back with an ex. It gets shut down. And God continues to do that until you guys go back together. The 7 of Cups, the 7 deadly sins, the jealousy, the lust, the gluttony, all of it. You guys will be tested on. And like I was saying, if you don't like that part, you can walk away. God will have somebody else, Two of Wands, waiting for you. But you've come this far. Why give up now when you're so much closer to the finish line than the start of the race? The Judgment card and the Page of Swords. I told you this person's watching you from a fake profile. Some of you guys, they've got a friend watching your profile. Okay, some of you guys, the friend's more interested in you than your person. They're both interested without realizing that they're both interested in you, right? The one friend that's helping your person is the one that's like, if Libra's person doesn't put up or shut up, I might go Libra's way. You got two people interested in you. Holy, for the love of Christ, in Kit's passenger seat. Whoa, dig it. Taurus, Scorpio vibes. Gemini, Libra, could be Aquarius. But yeah, you don't even know it because you've got, look, Four of Wands, Nine of Swords under the Ten of Swords, right? You don't think there's a darn thing happening yet behind the scenes. The reason you can't sleep at night is because you got two people wanting you. You got the one wanting you that you want you, and you got the one that's helping the one you want you, who also wants you too. Whoa, that makes your head spin. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I didn't totally put some lead in your pencil. I'm amazed we didn't see an Ace of Wands on this one, but with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords, that's an emotional outburst coming like a dam rupturing where you go from nothing to all of a sudden like a novel commotion of love. Whoa. You're going to wind up married to this person. I know it. I love it for you. Libra, the Taurus energy is strong, big time. So is Scorpio and Sagittarius. Cancer and Leo, those two are kind of joined at the hip. It's a weird thing we don't know. Oh, it could be Cusper energy. Oh yeah, some of you guys might be Libra, Virgo, Cuspers. But that's cool. And then you got Aries is here, Scorpio, Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Cancer, Leo, Scorpio, and more Aquarius. All right. I hope that helps, Libra. If you want to book a personal reading or check out everything else the channel has to offer, just scan the QR code, use the link down in the descriptions and bios and everything. It'll take you to the Archer link tree. All right. Otherwise, until next we meet, I love you, Libra, and I'll see you then. All right? Peace, love, namaste, spinny hugs. Why did I throw a namaste in there? That's weird. Anyways, weird just means I don't understand it, so now I want to completely reverse engineer my brain and figure out why I said it that way. All right, I love you, Libra. I'll talk to you later. Peace, love, spinny hugs. All right. Dooby-doo-doo-doo. Dooby-doo-doo-doo-doo. Dooby-doo-doo-boo-boo-pop. Skitty-bum. What up? Thank you guys all so much for liking, hyping the reading, sharing the channel. You know, let's just get out there and heal everybody. It's the thing we do. It's a genre. I love you for being here and being a part of this and interacting with each other in the comments, everything. I love it. Remember, when you're here, your family. Reply to each other's comments. Help each other out. All right? This channel's here for you guys. All right? I need you more than you guys need me. Without you guys, I'd be sitting here talking to nobody. So thank you. I love you guys. All right, you know who's up. Where are my Scorpios at? Scorpio Lilith in the house. All right, Scorpio, we are going to use the Light Seers deck for you. Ooh, Page of Cups. Good choice. Love it. All right, Scorpio, you are going to be at, let's give you a timestamp of 1:52:33. Totally dig it. Total Frankfurt approved timestamp. If you haven't subscribed to Frankie's Tarot, why? You should. Go subscribe to her. She's awesomeness. All right. Scorpio, of course, as you know, Mama T. All right. She's the den mother for the channel. Anyways, but thank you for your continued prayers. All right. We're going to dedicate this reading for Scorpio and the all signs to Mama T. All right. She's in the right place now with the right people and getting better all the time. Thank you for the continued prayers, too. It means the world to all of us. All right. Thank you. God is good. Power of prayer is coming through right now. All right? All right, God. Let's do it. This one's for Scorpio. Let's tap in and tune into Scorpio energy for the week ahead from whenever Scorpio finds this reading. Add 7 days to it. I have a message, Scorpio, because you're nearing the end of the cycle of a push and pull energy. I'm being told to tell you you're going to win. Don't give up on your hopes and your dreams because they're happening. They're going to happen. All right? The direction that you're going, you can't be stopped. That's why the devil keeps trying to stop you. You're Scorpio. You got this. All right? You're going to accomplish everything. What if, Scorpio? What if it all works out? All right, God. Let's do it to it. Here we go, Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio. Wherefore art thou, O Scorpio? 'Tis the east, and Scorpio is the sun. Would a Scorpio by any other name still be just as sweet? Oh my God, yeah, totally. Come on, you're Scorpio. You know you GQ sign in the house. All right, here we go. 2 shuffles. Let's do it. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the super sassy, successful, downright sexy Scorpios. Even my male Scorpios, you know you GQ sign. Come on now. All right, let's go, Scorpio. Nice. The overall energy is the Knight of Wands. Something worth singing about in the overall energy. All right. Some of you guys maybe are going to a party or somebody's a DJ possibly. All right. I feel the vibes like a house DJ, something like that. All right. With the Lovers. Oh my gosh. See this person with the Hermit card behind the scenes. They're still choosing you. Right? And the energies on this one with that Four of Wands. The twin flame vibes on this, Aries energy coming in. I think some of your rewards, some of your energy coming out on this one, it's gonna bring them in. You're calling them in, Scorpio. You're gonna get everything you want. This is the rewards for the twin flame journey. All right, and definite vibes on like a musician, an entertainer, or a concert venue, something like that. All right, but let's go for it. All right, let's see where this goes. Current conditions of Scorpio. We have the Knight of Pentacles, nice. The Nine of Swords, Gemini energy. So far, Taurus and Gemini. Page of Pentacles, I'm being told there might be something in the Taurus and Gemini reading for you. Page of Pentacles is Taurus energy in this reading. And because in my tarots, the kings are your mutable energy, the queens are your cardinals, the knights are fixed, and the pages, they're still young. Don't know what they want to be when they grow up yet, so they're a wild card, all right? So in Pentacle energy, it can be an earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The age difference might be a factor for you guys too. Then we have the Chariot, Cancer energy. Then I have the Eight of Cups and the Moon, Cancer, Pisces energy. All right, there are some things that are being, either something's already come to light or something is coming to light as a result of a dream or a message or a channeling. Some of you guys, maybe you and your person live at a distance, could be a long distance relationship, digital thing. I do hear somebody calling. I hear like a voice, like, I'm trying to get home. I'm just trying to get to the bus. I'm just trying. I'm just trying to get home. Right? Could be a long distance thing. Cancer, Pisces energy strong there. Okay? And the Star card, Aquarius shows up. The card of healing and finding their way right back to you. Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons might resonate to you because I'm hearing that working her way back to you, babe, with a burning love inside. Anyways, sorry about that. Didn't mean to butcher that song. Anyways, anyhow. I loved seeing the Knight of Pentacles on here, Scorpio. All right, because a lot of the frustrations coming in on your side of the fence as to why stuff's not happening, I mean, is because you're Scorpio. You go through 7 levels of ascension. The Knight of Pentacles, the true definition of this card, it's not just the slowest moving energy in the deck. It's the oldest horse. The horse should be nicknamed Elbers and taken out back behind the bar in Old Yellowstone. It's not that. What the Knight of Pentacles definitely truly goes into when you go back into like Tarot Marcel in the early days of Tarot, this is that you are so far ahead of the energetical curve, okay? The Knight of Pentacles, when it comes out in a reading, it's God telling you, slow your roll. You're so far ahead of the curve, Scorpio, that you can actually get off of your horse and walk it the rest of the way, and your person will catch up to you, all right? You go through so many different ascensions, dark nights of the souls, awakenings, that you get ahead of the energetical curve very easily. All right? By 2033, Scorpio, the masses will be where we are today. You're that far ahead that you can actually slow your roll and take some time for you. Rest, recharge, feel better. And your person's right around the corner catching up to you. All right? But now in the Nine of Swords to the Page of Pentacles, I think this person was still way more focused on themselves and their own life that they like never even attempted to make you part of it, you know? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and Gemini energy on that one. And it's the vibes on this one that every time you would give them the ultimatum, they would promise to change. Page of Pentacles, but then Nine of Swords, they never would. All right? Some of you guys, your person could be born on the 9th, the 8th, the 7th, the 18th. The 17th is here, the 27th is here, 14th and the 4th or the 1st. Some of you guys are seeing repeating 4s. But yeah, in the silence, they're going through an ascension. In the regret of walking away from you, that behind the scenes, you don't realize how scared they are of what they did. Their insecurities coming out on this one. They know what they said about you and know what they hid from you, right? So, like, it almost got to the vibe that you felt like you were parenting them, right? And it wasn't fulfilling you. Like they were really strong, really confident in the beginning, but then when the mask slipped off, it was like all of a sudden this insecurities comes out to the point that it turned you off. and just frustrated you because you loved them, but then they did this, you know? Give me a little bit more on the top row. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Cancer and Pisces energy is pretty strong. So's Leo. Capricorn just showed up too. Queen of Pentacles to the King of Swords. See, one of you guys is more mature and stable, Queen of Pentacles. The other one, King of Swords, had a habit of speaking without thinking and opening their head and opening their mouth and inserting their foot, right? So the thing on this is, it's like they figured you wouldn't mind taking root on the couch while they were doing their thing, right? But then they make your stuff seems like it doesn't matter, it's stupid, and then all the belittling and stuff shows up, and then when you bring it up to them, it's like the vibes that they just shove a credit card up your butt or buy you stuff and think that's the solution. Oh, here's Scorpio, here's this, you buy yourself something nice, Nine of Pentacles, and that's why you had to cut them off. They're single. They tried to make you jealous. There is no third party. Oh, Scorpio, I'll find so much. I don't need you, Scorpio. This person totally crashed out over you. Nine of Pentacles, Virgo energy. The Six of Wands. Oh my gosh. It had to happen though. Ten of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Oh my God, you don't live in their head. You're not in their head rent free. You own the property. You own the deed and title to their brain. Five of Pentacles. They regret this. They knew it. And look at them sitting right outside your door. Some of you guys that live close, they've been driving by. If you guys don't live close and it is a long distance relationship, they're Google Earthing you. Okay? Something about location tracking and settings on this one. But you had to cut them off. This is very nice. Very great success. Six of Wands comes in on there. Look at them watching you from behind your back. Right? They might hate how everything went down, but they didn't mind watching you walk away. Six of Wands. That's a lot of Wands, right? My name's Juan. So they figured that the whole vibe on this one was that they could just like buy your love, or just like and you wanted a connection with somebody open, Leo energy, and like it's almost as if you guys were both afraid of letting insecurities show, right? Which resulted in almost like trying to out stubborn, outthink, out insult each other, throwing those little passive aggressive digs and whatnot. That just got to a point that you're like, this is not what I signed up for, right? Resulting in the push-pull energy. 1 minute they're coming your way, chariot, foot on the gas, no, I'm going to crash. Next minute, they don't need you anymore. Again, right? Then behind the scenes, it gets quiet, break up, make up, fight, in and out, push-pull, right? This time, though, they feel like they've gone too far. Like they crossed a line they can't come back from, or they burnt a bridge, right? And they're like, maybe this bridge is burnt beyond repair, I'm scared. It's like they asked for forgiveness one too many times, and they know that they might have like gone too far with it, right? Yeah, King of Pentacles. They got to get mature, and they are with the Hierophant and the Temperance card and the Strength card that leads to the Page of Wands on the Five of Cups, right to the Ace of Cups. They miss you. They knew they went too far, and they are going through a massive shift because all this major arcana coming out for them. Some of you guys be dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius, or Taurus, is telling me that they are going through a change. Major arcana cards like this signify major planetary shifts. And right now we got 6 of them things up there in Aries, right? So everybody knows what it feels like being Aries. Some of you guys could be dealing with one, or they got strong Aries in their chart. Somebody here might even be like an Aries moon, Aries Gemini placement. Gemini. I mean, it's Mercury, right? Yeah, Aries Mercury placement. Sorry. Even Aries Venus shows up. So, I mean, you had to call them out on their energetical bull Taurus energy, right? Because like they would never change their status. They would never acknowledge your existence, give you the credit you were deserved or the credit you were due, you know, would never change their post on Facebook. And when you called them out on it, you know, I thought we had something going, I don't belong to anybody. And you're like, then what in the hell have we been doing this whole time? King of Pentacles, right? It's the thing is that you're still trying to find like out why they weren't at that point, and yet they're still trying to find their way. Their insecurities were what they were hiding behind that mask with anyone. It's that they got you on a pedestal, so they had to try to like passive aggressively bully you into submission because they were scared you were going to leave them in the dust, and it became a self-fulfilling prophecy with that Strength card for them, right? Something about lamb chop resonates. Remember the lamb chop puppet? I don't know. It might just be a sign or a memory, but I'm seeing that lamb chop puppet. I don't know how that resonates. But even the pictures and stuff they're posting online, they're trying to make you jealous. All right, so you guys are elevating into a stage that they're being tested in all 7 of the deadliest sins in order to overcome it, and they're running out of options because you're persevering through the energy that they're doing. Because you putting yourself first is what put them in their place in the first place. They needed to get themselves together and find that strength to push through, just like you had to do on your own, right? I think they're going through a massive awakening on this part because they're getting the exact same thing that they did to you as their karma, okay? So you know how bad your awakening was. God's like, I know you want to protect them, Scorpio, but they got to pay their karmic debt. Rent's due. You know what I mean? Some of you guys, there could be back rent or like a mortgage involved, apartment lease, finances or something. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, the 7 of Pentacles. I think this person lied about their money or their stability, right? But they're choosing to want to nurture this with you this time. It's almost as if they knew what they lost. Cancer, Sagittarius, Taurus energy. You know, they're getting themselves together to figure out what they do want. They're telling me that they see you guys as a couple. They didn't realize the importance of this connection. The 2 of Swords on this one, to the Temperance card coming back around. This is the one that's telling me a little bit of the vibes that the reason they haven't changed their status or didn't change their status type of however that resonates to you, you know, just go with it type of a thing, is because every time they opened up, every time they changed the status or this and that, it always bit them in the butt, right? And so they're scared out of their minds about it. Temperance card. But in the 5 of Cups, you're the one changing and defecting their programming with that Judgment card to the Ace of Cups, and that you're the one they actually do want to give a chance with. I think like it's almost like that they called you out, you called their energetical bluff, and they're going to Ace of Cups. They're going to see you, and they're going to raise you. All right? Maybe somebody here works at a casino or has plans to go to a casino or something about like a memory of like maybe a date at a casino with them, or some of you guys maybe met at a casino. I don't know. Because I'm seeing, oh God, what is that movie? Ocean's 11 with George Clooney. All right, something about those Oceans movies might resonate or something. You know, the thing on this is they are so used to getting screwed over in love that they wind up that they're trying to avoid being known as like a serial relationshipper, okay? But like you shutting them down is what's changing them to the point because like you are like the first person that they don't like being apart from. They're very comfortable walking away from anyone or anything else, right? You're the one that they cannot do it. This person loves you. They don't want to let you go on this one. That's what's triggering them into with that Judgment card, looking inward and finding their way to Ace of Cups for a fresh start with you. I love it for you, Scorpio. You have got a very strong water and earth energy showing up. Cancer, Pisces, could be another Scorpio. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You got Leo here. Aries, everybody's here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Taurus, Leo. Yeah, everybody's showing up for you. You got more than one person interested in you, but the one on your mind is the one that's coming in that's done the work. Very nice. Somebody here might be in the public eye, possibly. All right. Or online. Maybe you got a tarot channel or something, content creator or something. Because there's more than one person with their eye on you. But also there's the person you want to have their eye on you that does. I love it. Scorpio, I do hope this helps. If you want to book a personal reading with me or check out everything else channels offer or get your tickets for the upcoming digital meet and greet, check out the link tree. It's all right. It's also pinned in my description boxes, bios everywhere. All right. Or you can just use the announcements timestamp. It'll take you everywhere you need to go. All right. Otherwise, until next we meet, Scorpio, darling, buddy, pal, I love you, and I will see you then. All right. Until then, peace, love, spitty hugs. Bye, Scorp. And thank you, everybody, for hyping, liking the reading, sharing the channel, sharing this whole all signs, helping the channel grow. I love and appreciate you for it. Continued views, being a part. And remember, if the bell isn't going off, you're not getting notified when we go live and everything, all you got to do is tap the bell and do what the Weather Channel ticker up here says. All you got to do is tap the bell. Make sure it's not set to all. Make sure, no, don't do that. Make sure it's not set to personalized or none. All right, you got to have it set to all. Then you go back to getting notified. All right, and on. Okay, next up, onward and forward. It's time About darn time to in a minute. I'm gonna need a tarot reading from Archer to pump me up. Feeling kinda seven swordsy, really wishing I could bring out the 10 of cups. Cause I give a fudge way too much. I need to draw some temperance. That means it's time for Sagittarius. Alright, alright, Sagittarius, let's see. Alright, there we go. Sagittarius. What deck should we use, Sag? What deck? What deck? What deck? I know which one we're gonna use. We are going to use another gifted deck from the fam. All right, we're going to use the. Hold on, let me get you a timestamp on this one. Let's put your timestamp at 2:09:55. Perfect. Okay, cool. Almost forgot. Hey, Sag, what up? We are going to use for you a deck from a fellow Sagittarian that was gifted to the channel, which also happens to be Juan's favorite deck. All right, she happens to really love this deck, literally. If anybody can say that, it's her. So it's cool. Anyways. So this was from fellow Sagittarian Rohama, one of our moderators here on TikTok, and fellow Sagittarian. All right, so big shout out. We're going to use it for you. All right, Sagittarius, let's do this. Let's rock and roll. All right, God, tap me in, tune me into Sagittarius's energy, please and thank you, and give me everything you got for Sag. From whenever Sag finds this reading, add 7 days to it. All right, because you know I love reading for you, Sag. I've been affectionately called the Sag Whisperer. All right, I'm very proud of that. That's why I'm Archer. So I'm here for you. All right. Let's do this, God. Tap me in, tune me in. Give me everything you got for Sagittarius. Give me 2 shuffles. Let's do it. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the super sassy, successful, downright sexy Sagittarius. The only sign deserving and worthy of 5 syllables. Let's go. Over energy is the 3 of Pentacles. Nice. Your guardian angel's working. Sunflowers might even resonate to you. I'm actually seeing a field of sunflowers. Sunflowers are cool because they follow the sun. They will literally move throughout the day. It's really cool. All right, but I'm seeing like a whole field of sunflowers. It's kind of nice. I feel like with this Hanged Man and the Fool card, they haven't given to this in a while, and it's got you to the point of maybe feeling like past burned out. Hanged Man and the Fool card. Pisces, Aries energy on this one. You're ready for this to happen. You're ready for that start. But every time stuff starts to happen, something gets in the way of it, and it crashes and burns, right? It's happening for a reason, and not the reason you think. All right, so let's roll. Give me everything you got for Sagittarius. I've got the 9 of Cups, Pisces energy. I've got the 6 of Cups, Scorpio. Some of you guys have known each other for a long time. Could go back to a childhood crush. Some of you guys are reflecting back too, though, with the Sun card. That's Leo. Some of you guys could be born on the 19th, or the 6th, or the 9th. The Hermit's here, Virgo energy. The 8 of Swords is Gemini. The 4 of Swords for Libra. Queen of Swords, more Libra. Ooh, nice. Strong Libra vibes on this for you. Virgo and Leo are here. Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini so far. So, with you getting to this point that, like, you're past the stage of burnout on this whole thing, like, many, many moons ago, right? It's like with their constant ghosting and the no commitment on this with the 6 of Cups and 9 of Cups, you're having to reflect back and keep your emotions in check because it's becoming very stressful, very overwhelming, and a lot to process, okay? Now, when the 6 of Cups comes out, though, from your side of the fence, especially with you, maybe for those of you that are, like, just getting frustrated with going nowhere, feeling like you're forgotten, like even God's forgotten you. Like, I see a Sag, you just take time before you even get out of your car that you got to cry. And Sag, you don't understand it, but you got some luck coming in. I'm hearing Britney Spears. I'm hearing that song by Britney. I'm hearing, she's so lucky, she's a star, but she cries with a lonely heart. One of the things that you're being guided to work on is to get back. Not the song by the Beatles, get back, JoJo, but anyways, is to actually get back to how you were when you guys first met. Okay? Not the energies that you're in of all the stresses, the frustrations of trying to disconnect from this because you always wanted the real relationship and it never happened. They would always ghost. I'm even seeing that movie with Patrick Swayze, Ghost, and that Unchained Melody, the Oh My Love. I do see your person making a very big choice in seeing and finding the light with this Hermit card, that their internal reflections have given them the time to realize you're the one. And just at the moment that with the 8 of Swords to the 4 of Swords, that you feel like your hands are tied, what can you do? That you're going to just give up, throw in the towel, because they're not really giving you any options. 8 of Swords. It's almost like you're tired of the excuses as to why they're not ready, right? Yet the thing on this is that with the Queen of Swords, they're working on cutting out that insecurities, the stuff that made you not really like the direction things were going, in order for them to find some more peace and balance and not keep bringing this in, so that the same cycle of push and pull and inconsistency that's driving you mad stops happening. It's creating a lot of anger and frustration on your side, that you're mad at God, you're mad at them, you're mad at everybody, and it's got you really ticked off, right? Some of you guys, there could be kids involved, or maybe even like some of you guys have been having dreams about children or something like that. See, they're stalking you and they think you're doing really good without them. They don't see the hell you've been through to even get to the point where you are at right now. Because even though the Sun card shows that they see you in like a happy energy, look how tattered that flag is. This guy has been through a great battle, and yet he's still on the horse and he's still standing after all this time. That Elton John song might even resonate to you. They're closing out this chapter of making constant excuses for not being ready for a relationship, and the result of it is going through an awakening. Okay? The time apart has been a lot of karma for you two and a lot of lessons. Give me more on this Sun card and the Hermit card, Leo Virgo energy, please. Some of you guys, your person's born on the 4th, maybe the 8th, 14th, 24th, the 18th or the 28th comes out. Something about September 19th is a date that may resonate. I got the Ace of Wands. Very nice Sag. And the Chariot, Page of Pentacles, 7 Pentacles. Oh, 10 of Pentacles. You definitely been to their house or lived in their home or something to that effect. Seen something about a fireplace. I don't know about a fireplace and a couch. Might resonate. Something about a black couch. Anyways, the Ace of Wands. Very nice. Sagittarius, they still totally want to fire your arrow off, and yep, they still got the pictures in their phone. You little sassy Sagittarius. Your Sag is like, I hope they do. Yeah, because they literally, they can't get their Ace of Wands up for anybody else. Some of you guys, they might have had a little bit of an addiction to the Ace of Wands, right? But that's a big one. That's what she said. Huh? What? I know. Exactly. So, I feel like that you're, like, just as you're getting to the point that you're ready for a real relationship, because you've been through a really rough awakening as part of what they did put you through. But they're realizing that the stuff they were pulling was a bit of a walking red flag. Okay? The attention-seeking behavior, it's why they went in the direction they did. Maybe for some of you guys, they needed to end a marriage, or you found out they were getting involved with someone else or engaged already, and you're like, what the heck? Right? Something about a pregnancy definitely resonates. And no, I'm not calling that they're getting somebody pregnant or that they are getting pregnant right now. Maybe it's something about a miscarriage or something that comes in. All right? That's kind of heavy. All right? But in the Page of Pentacles, I do see some kind of a trauma between the two of you guys that caused a disconnection. Straight up, it's because you guys were both very nervous about where this was going to go. But with the Two of Pentacles or the Ten of Pentacles on Judgment and the Two of Wands, and the Devil, it was going to go somewhere. You gave so much of your energy on this one just for them to use you. And this person's realizing that, like, you're not a walking ATM. You're not, like, you're not a walking piece of art, right? They can't stop. They got to treat you like a person. They can't treat you like a body or an ATM, right? For some of you guys, they could be working on battling an addiction. Maybe somebody fell off the wagon with this Devil card showing up. But the Capricorn energy is the ability to power through and overcome this in order to break those chains that bind, that hold back. And I really feel like it's an addiction that got in the way that resulted in karmic energy showing up, right? But they see you moving forward in the direction that you're going, and they still want this. Maybe for some of you guys, it was a false pregnancy or pregnancy scare that happened. Let me see where this goes. Capricorn energy shows up. Some of you guys could be Capricorn, Sag, Cuspers. Could be dealing with a Leo, a Cancer, a Pisces. Aries is here. Scorpio, Gemini is pretty strong too. But you know what the thing is? Two of Wands, Chariot on the Judgment card. You're both answering the call, answering it, hearing the horns, the sound of the trumpets. Some of you guys live near train tracks. I'm hearing the sound of train whistles, okay? And something about a helicopter resonates. Do you know why this never happened? Why it doesn't still, after all this time, hasn't gotten off the ground? You're both insecure. Straight up. You guys are both so scared of what happened in your past repeating itself that it got in the way of a very divine connection. And you were sent on your way to find your strength and your self-worth. Well, they were sent on their way to do the same thing because you guys were both so scared of what if we try and fail? What if this doesn't work out? That you guys went in directions that were safe. I'm just hearing something about like if you show up, you'll never see the kid. Right? Who would refer? I don't like that. You don't refer to children. They're human beings. You don't refer to them as the kid. It's like dogs are fur babies. You don't refer to them as the dog, right? This person looks at everything as a possession. And they tried to look at you that way. Then all of a sudden now they're realizing just like you that you guys have both wanted this. Some of you guys met first. It started off as an Ace of Wands time. A very interesting way. Some of you guys met digitally or online. But what started out as like just an Ace of Wands hookup type thing, it grew into real love, didn't it? And you wanted them to open up. You knew they were the person. Bless their heart. They were a little behind the eight ball, but they're having their awakening. All right? Some of you guys, drugs or drink might be a factor on this one. Even for some of you guys, it's over-the-counter stuff like fentanyl or kratom or something. Cough syrup. I don't know. But Ace of Wands, there's still a spark. There's still that red cord that connects you guys. It's not the energy of when you're thinking about them. That's because they're thinking about you too. With this Death card and the Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, God is putting both of you into each other's minds. You think about them at the same time they think about you because God is energizing the connection, charging the chakras with the Emperor to show up on that Four of Wands. Look at your guys' wedding picture. I knew you'd be married to this person. Oh my gosh, you did too. This is a big process going through, but you made it this far into it. It's getting ready to happen. It's just when you disconnect and walk away and give up. You're past that gobstopper test. You're like, that's it, God. Either it happens or it's all right. I'm done. Screw you. And then it happens. Literally, you're passing the gobstopper test from God above, and you both have been going through horrible transformations in order to become these strong, confident, mature adult people and then come back together, have your marriage and union Four of Wands, and then like have a wedding night that lasts forever. Oh my God, forever. Y'all ain't gonna be walking right for a couple days. You're gonna need at least 4 days off of work after this with the Ace of Wands. It's a lot of Wands. Oh boy, whoa. Oh my word. I love this for you. Side note, for those of you that are single Sagittariuses, that you're like, Archer, this all resonates with my past, but I've chose to walk away from that. I got free will too with the Wheel of Fortune. I want to know what's going this way. For my single Sagittariuses, all right? For those of you that can't find love, can't find anything, Page of Pentacles. What I'm seeing here is that it's like you're going to go on Facebook Marketplace to like buy a self-help book or something that you like wind up never getting the self-help book, but then you wind up getting a new person that will like turn into your kingdom spouse. Four of Wands. One of those you don't even suspect at serendipitous moments. Trust me, I get this. This resonates. Ah, my Sag Neptune's pinned on this one. It happens when you least suspect it. You go to buy that, and then you wind up never getting it, but you get the whole person. And you just have to go be happy. Yeah, I love it for you. Sagittarius, I do hope this helps. If you do want to book a personal reading or get tickets to the meet and greet, either check out the announcements timestamp in the comments or just scan the QR code here or use the link that's pinned in the bios everywhere, okay? It'll take you to the Archer link tree that's got all the safe to click links to everything, all right? Otherwise, until next we meet, Sagittarius, I love you, and I will see you then, all right? Until then, peace, love, and spanks. Hey, Sag, is that a wand in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? What? Anyways, this is a family-friendly channel. Everybody laughing, get in the Jeep. We're going down to the river. After I thank you guys for being here and hyping like in the reading and all the usual stuff. All right, I love you, Sag. I love all you guys. Everybody here in the chat, love the like for you. You totally deserve it. By the way, Sagittarius, remember, Sag, down in the comments section, make sure you leave the message for your person that you would text them right now without saying their name, okay? Remember, Sag, you're safe here. You're fam. All right, love you. All right, next up, that takes us to the cardinal earth sign. All right, let's see, on to Capricorn. Let me grab the title card here. All right, Capricorn. What do we want to... I haven't used the Archer deck yet. Let's use the Archer deck. Let's go with that one. Ooh, the Emperor. Aries energy. Very nice, very nice. Some of you guys can be dealing with Aries. But I like it. All right. So, all right. Ooh, Ace of Wands. Well, this deck's been waiting for this one. All right, you're 24, 22411. What up, Capricorn? How you doing? Capricorn, you don't realize it, but literally at this very moment, I am being told, God says, tell Capricorn, at this moment, as you're hearing these words that are coming out of my mouth, your person is looking at your page again from a secret profile. Yup. All right, that's a neat message. Whoa. They're still totally interested. So let's see where it goes, Capricorn. You ready? All right, let's duck witches, get money. All right, God, tap me in, tune me into Capricorn's energy, and give me everything you got for Capricorn from whenever Capricorn finds this message. Add 7 days to it. All right, here we go. Capricorn. What do we have for... Ooh, nice. All right, let's do it. Give me 2 shuffles. Let's rock and roll. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the greatest of all time, the cool, calm, collected Capricorns. Let's get that bag. Here we go. I think this came... the overall energy I've got is the moon. I've got the moon. Cancer, Pisces energy. I can't remember. This either came out like this where it was the overall, was it Leo? Maybe Scorpio? I think it was Leo because the Knight of Wands is underneath there too. But the Four of Swords is here too with Libra energy. And that even though there's silence between the two of you guys with the Eight of Swords, look, did I not tell you? I told you they were looking at your page from a fake profile right now. Look on that Eight of Swords. See on the Four of Swords, they're chilling out. They're hanging low. Somebody here likes camping. But in that Eight of Swords, look at them sitting there checking on the phone. There's no gender in tarot. Some of you guys, it might even be a same-sex relationship, okay? But yep, and they want to go for it. They want to shoot their shot with the Fool card. Some of you guys might even be getting unexpected flowers, surprise flowers, maybe like at your home, your work. I'm even seeing like a flower left on like a car windshield or something. Or there's a Capricorn here that's doing scrapbooking, because you know how like you take dried flowers and like press them into a scrap. I'm a guy. I don't know what this is. I call it flower scrapbooking. You know, maybe I hope I'm making sense. Anyways, let's just go. What are the current conditions of Capricorn? We have the Judgment card, Scorpio energy. Some of you guys might be noticing pigeons. I'm being told. I'm seeing that dove up there on that card, but I'm being told to tell you pigeons. Page of Wands, the Three of Swords, Libra and Sagittarius energy. The Strength card is Leo. The Ace of Wands is back. I love it when I see a card in the preview and it shows back up. I love a good God flex. You are the best boss ever. Totally. I got to get him something good for Boss's Day. But anyways, Capricorn, they don't mind watching you walk away, but they love watching those little Billy Goat legs of yours moving away. I'll tell you what. They wouldn't mind seeing what's up with that. Ace of Wands. That's a lot of Wands. Whoa, my name's Juan. And I love it. The Emperor. Strong Aries energy in this reading. And the Five of Cups. More Scorpio. You got Leo and Scorpio here. Aries is here. Libra and Sagittarius so far. Pisces and Cancer as well. Pisces, Cancer, and Leo taking the lead. I feel Virgo vibes, but I'm not seeing it yet. But I feel like it's there. So you've gotten a message from them, haven't you? You just don't trust it, right? Because in the Three of Swords on this one, the way they always like expect the worst, but maybe if you're the best, and then they go off the charts. Maybe for some of you guys, like you might find out they've been in anger management or something. Because I'm feeling the energies or vibes of like, this Three of Swords, there's people that get involved on this one that were getting in the way. You got more than one person watching online, or you guys roll in the same friend circle, co-worker circle, but there's a lot of people involved. Or somebody here's in the public eye. Are you crushing on a celebrity? Is this person a celebrity that's stalking you in some capacity? You don't even realize, especially those Capricorns, that you're in content creation or in social media somehow. Oh my God, you got somebody very high up and famous watching you. Whoa. So it kind of seems like the way their crash outs get every time something doesn't go their way became a lot of childish stuff that was hard to deal with. And then you got this person that wants you to be all theirs that keeps trying to stop the connections from happening. And they get in the way of things. Some of you guys, it could be on both sides. If I didn't know better, I'd swear you guys were cutting stuff out. Like you got a crazy Miranda Lambert, crazy ex-boyfriend or girlfriend that you're trying to get rid of, and so are they. I think some of you guys live at a distance too. This could be like an online relationship or you guys met online or something, right? Some of you guys met in the YouTube comments section. I thought this was a tarot channel. I didn't know we were doing dating here. Okay, that's cool. All right, I'm going to have to talk to my intellectual property attorneys and that to make sure that there's... I don't know what Match.com got involved with, but we got to make sure it's straight. I don't know. Anyway, they like you. That's the thing on this one. So, with what you've dealt with in relationships, especially for some of you guys, like over the past 5, 10 years, no wonder you can kind of smell their manipulative talk and their stuff from like 10 wands away, right? This person comes on rather hot player vibes. I think they were mistreated by their parents. I want to get more on the strength card of the Ace of Wands. This person would have the ability to go off on their parents and just rip them a new one, right? More of using their anger and their ego to get their way. It's a massive ego death that's going on here, right? The whole more bees with honey than vinegar. Some of you guys might feel trapped or stuck in a relationship or a marriage even for maybe 3 to 7% of you guys. That like they were fun and great when you met them, and then now they just go off on you. Some of you guys might be clearing childhood karma from the same thing where you grew up with parents fighting all the time, and now you're involved in a relationship with somebody that fights and yells at you all the time. And it's like, especially when there's either kids involved, it leaves you having to feel alone, cowering and crying, right? No wonder you wouldn't trust it when they come back around like that and be like, I got it figured out this time. Because then they're like, oh, you're a problem, Capricorn, and you don't got this going. You don't got this going on. You got to do like I do. Capricorn, you're so stupid. What are you doing, Capricorn? And you're like, oh my God. Picking on your family, picking on everything, and then trying to like mind manipulate you and mind Ace of Wands you to a point where like they bully you into submission. But I don't feel like you were having it. They couldn't keep coming across those player vibes that they could just have their cake and eat it too. Queen of Swords, the King of Swords. That's why some of you guys, somebody here, especially those married, you may carry a divorce lawyer's card in your wallet. Whoa, that's heavy. And the Queen of Wands, and yet they want to try again. But you're not taking the apologies anymore. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, King of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. I knew some of you guys may work in a similar industry or something together. Nine of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Six of Cups. See, this here is a couple that's together but having a hard time with communication, right? Because somebody's thinking with their Wands chakra and somebody's thinking with the head chakra, right? You try to communicate and convey it across, and they come back all hot-headed and fighting, and then they pull away only to come back around. And I'm never going to do it again. And then you guys have your makeup boom boom with your Ace of Wands, bumping your pretties, not bumping uglies. All right? Straight up, they do think you're hot. I don't know why, but for some reason I'm being told, like, something about cycles syncing. But on a weird note, I'm being told it's everybody here at the channel, like the girls' cycles sync. That's weird. Only weird because I don't understand it. Like, everybody's got Aunt Flo coming to visit at the same time. But we do have a King of Wands to a Queen of Wands. If I didn't know better, I'd swear we have two runners who are very insecure about things because they've been treated like crap their whole life, that are trying to come together, and yet every obstacle keeps getting in the way, right? The player vibes, I'm more busy about work, I'm trying to work on my cello practice, this one time at band camp. I don't know how that resonates. Somebody's on color guard, and now I'm seeing JROTC or something. Maybe somebody here is active or retired military. Thank you for service. That's cool. Whoever that applies to. So, it's like you know what this person's up to, don't you? And so, you aren't totally sure you can trust them. But the King of Cups is an interesting sign of self-care and self-love. The King of Cups pulls the cup of love inward. All right? They're polishing the inside of the cup. Some of you guys, they are going with the Six of Cups back nostalgically all the way back to when you guys met. And in the silence, God is triggering and letting you know that that's actually the work you're doing too, or supposed to be doing, in order to be ready for communication to come in. Because actually God's got both you guys leveling up to be ready and to heal and get over a lot of the insecurities from what people have wrecked you guys for in the past, so that you don't let people come at you and yell at you and belittle you and bully you into submission, right? Emperor energy. Aries, Scorpio is strong. Cancer and Pisces are here. Those two are kind of cute. Leo's here. Could be because Cancer's here. It's a thing. We don't understand it, right? Oh, goodness, Patty. But anyways, I'm seeing here that one of the things you're being guided to do in this time of silence, Nine of Swords, Six of Cups, is reflect back to how things were when you guys first met. Before the relationship, the problems, and everything jaded you two. Some of you guys, there could be kids involved. But it's getting back to the way how young, fun, innocent you were when you met them, in order to put the hurts of the past that they did behind after talking about it and forgiving, and then being able to look forward and meet again and rebuild better than before, right? Eight of Pentacles, the Emperor, shows they're going through a massive ego death in order to awaken them to this stuff, all right? It's kind of like they really, especially on this Emperor card, strong Aries energy here is like they've already strung you along so long that it gets to the point that they have been learning that the world does not revolve around them and their ego, right? They've been putting in the work on that one. They can't yell, scream, and cry and fight like a 5-year-old waiting and didn't get their Reese's cups at the checkout line at Target, right? It's weird. I don't know why, but I'm seeing something about banana peels. Something about eating banana peels? That's weird. Anyways, a lot of anomalies just means that I don't understand it. It doesn't mean weird. It just means I don't understand it. They do need to understand you're not their cleanup committee for the drama in their life, right? They can't go off on their parents, go off on everybody around them, then you come in behind and be like, oh, sorry, they're having a bad day, right? You're not responsible for that. So it's like this person is so used to and grew up with so much trauma drama in their life that when things go well, they have to find a reason to create the drama, right? Ace of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. Some of y'all, your person could be born on the 3rd, the 13th, the 31st, the 4th, the 14th and 24th, the 20th, the 8th, maybe the 6th, the 9th, the 17th, 27th, the 2nd, the 7th, maybe even the 28th or the 18th. All right. Virgo energy's here too. You've got some pretty strong mutable energy. They might have some strong mutable positions in their chart, or you do, because I've got Virgo, Pisces, Gemini, and Sagittarius is strong. But then you got heavy-duty cardinal signs. Could be another Capricorn, definitely Aries. Heavy-duty, strong Aries all over this. Cancer and Libra here too. All right, but let me see the direction where this goes, because the person is in your life, but they're in your life to learn a major humbling. All right, and a big ego death. And the reward for it though is you. Okay. This ain't the one that just like your exes have been, where you get them better, you heal them, you fix them up, and they bail, they leave and run away, right? This is your keeper, all right? So it's like, the whole thing about this is that like the people or exes from their life or people they might have kids with, you're not responsible for this side. You're not looking for someone else to have to raise if they can't clean their own table. Then like you're not sure you want to let them eat at yours, right? I hope I'm connecting this. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments if this is resonating. I don't know, because that's the whole reason I'm Archer. I disconnect from the energies. I'm not even here right now. I'm down on the beach in Tampa or Cuba. I'm going to Cancun. I want to go to Cancun. That'd be fun to do. Oh my gosh, I haven't done that since college. Ethel, you want to go to Cancun? We're going to Cancun. Anyways, I don't know. Anyhow, is some of you guys making travel plans or something? Page of Cups. Oh, that cup's clean and ready for you with justice. On this one, I do see something clearing out or going your way, which is very good. This person has gotten themselves together. They found balance. The Justice card talks about balancing the left brain and the right brain, right? Masculine and feminine energies and karma playing out, okay? God explains this. Karma's a two-way street no matter what happens. That's why you have to do good on good when you have it. Instead of clearing the obstacles out of the way, everybody's receiving their karma. The Justice card coming in on this one shows that like God sees what even is unseen, the people that polish the inside of the cup before the outside. So the mooching off of you, and then like, I think like some of you guys feared they were only mooching off of you for your stability, for your status, that kind of thing that resulted in all their slick talking, constant pressure, that stuff that became all overwhelming at times, right? They pour stuff on way too thick. They're coming back balanced in a much more mature energy, okay? And that way, going forward, you can have this cycle close so that history doesn't repeat itself with the Three of Swords. Some of you guys found out that they were talking to other people behind your back or cheating on you with somebody at work. I do see karmic justice paying out for those of you behind the scenes that found out they were entertaining a third-party option. That may only apply to like 3 or 7% of you guys. Very specific. All right, never give your power away to tarot. All right, you know your story. You know if you busted your person. Don't let some goober on this side of the screen with cards tell you that. Okay, all right? Because the Three of Swords is not just that cheating energy. That's Tarot 101. All right, that it's a noun. It's a person. It's a place. It's a thing. Right? Libra energy on this one. Some of you guys, it's their own fear of commitment, and straight up, they're cheating on you with themselves because they think the world revolves around them. Right? It's that vibes, and it's the humbling that comes in a result of it so that they can come in much more balanced and not poured on so thick and intense and discover real love with the Queen of Cups. Cancer energy. I love it for you. Capricorn, I do hope it helps and resonates. Remember, Capricorn, down in the comments section, leave the message that you would text your person right now without saying their name. Okay? You're safe here. Your family. All right? Use that comment section. Interact with each other. Have a good time. And thank you for just being here and just watching the reading. You can just put it on and play it and turn the volume down and go about your day. The views help. All right? So you know what to say. Duck witches get money. All right. Capricorn, I love you. And until next we meet, if you want to book a personal reading or get a ticket to the upcoming digital meet and greet, just check out the timestamp that's got the link for the announcements timestamp down in the comments. Or just go right to the link tree. All right, scan the QR code, use the link down in the description box, pinned in my bio, etc. and so forth. All right, otherwise, until next we meet, Capricorn, I love you, and I will see you then. Namaste? Sure, I keep saying that for some reason. Until then, peace, love, and spinny hugs. Love you, Capricorn. You guys are awesome for hanging out and still being here. To everybody in the chat and everybody watching this, love the like and hype and tap the screen. Show some love for you. You guys deserve it more than I do. I'm here for you guys. Thank you, too. It means the world to me. Would love it, too, if you're new to consider subscribing, welcoming in, being a part of the family. And Mod Squad, everybody, thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. What up, Angeline Jolie? All right, let's see. Cappy Goat. Speaking of Capricorns, who's our GOAT pit boss? Cappy Goat. All right, let's see. There we go. Perfect. Onward and forward. We're going to get into Aquarius. Aquarius, you're up next. Let me grab the Aquarius title card and let's go for it. All right, there we go. And Aquarius, let's use the Millennial deck for you. I haven't used this one tonight. Ooh, 8 of Cups. You guys working on your inner work? Nice. All right, let's do that. I dig it. You know I love you, Aquarius. I'd hang out with an Aquarius any day under the stars, and we could talk about whatever you want. Let's give you a timestamp at 2:41:11. Oh, that's nice. What up, Aquarius? How you doing? Thank you very much for being here, being a part of this, hyping like the reading, all that good stuff. And Aquarius, if you want tickets to the upcoming digital meet and greet, or to book a personal reading with me, or for everything else the Archer Network has to offer, all you gotta do is scan the QR code, use the link in the description, pinned in my bio. It'll take you everywhere you need to go. And there is an announcement timestamp that'll help you out too. All right, God, tap me in, tune me into Aquarius's energy, please and thank you. And give me everything you got for the amazingly awesome Aquarians. I love you guys. All right, here we go. Ready? Give me 2 shuffles for Aquarius. Let's rock and roll. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the amazingly awesome, auspicious Aquarians. Beam me up, Scotty. Nice. Overall energy is the Ace of Swords, the hay text in my tarot decks, but also in this one, the card of vision boards. I could be talking to an Aquarius that does vision boards, does intention boards. I do both. One's like the rough draft, one's the final engineering blueprint, right? Somebody here might be an engineer or in construction. The 3 of Cups, the Chariot, strong Cancer energy with the Page of Cups. That's a lot of Cancer energy. Some of you guys could totally be dealing with the Cancer. Somebody might actually be traveling right now. Or some of you guys could be into glamping. Somebody might even live in a van they've converted. Like I'm seeing one of them big white like Ram ProMasters or Ford Transit vans, the Mercedes Sprinter vans. Maybe some of you guys are doing the van life thing. I remember back in my day, it was living in a van down by the river wasn't glamping, but now it is. All right? Times have changed, and so is you and your person. Strong Cancer, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy so far. All right, so let's dig in. Here we go. Current conditions at Aquarius. We have the Knight of Cups, Scorpio vibes, the Page of Swords, nice. I'm pulling Gemini energy, because remember in the tarot, the pages are wild cards, all right? The kings are your mutable energy, queens are your cardinals, the knights are fixed, but the pages, they haven't decided what they want to be when they grow up. They're a wild card. Could be an age difference between some of you guys. 2 of Pentacles, some of you guys might work together in the same industry, but it's bringing a work-life balance in as a result of what you're going through. You've been putting some work in. So is this person too. Somebody might be into like investing in like Bitcoin, Dogecoin, cryptocurrency may resonate. The Death card, the 4 of Wands, Scorpio and Aries energy. Some of you guys could be dealing with a twin flame. Those of you Aquarians that are in social media, all right, if you're like a content creator, some of you guys might even have a tarot channel, who knows? Whatever it is you do, for those of you that are in content creation or a brand ambassador, look what the card says. You're going to go viral. I'm being told, for those of you this part resonates, post the draft. Also, don't forget to go back to the old posts, delete them and repost them. Okay? Hermit card, Virgo energy comes in, card of self-aware. The most recent full moon might have been a catalyst point where something changed or happened. On a side note, on the Hermit's card, Virgo energy, I'm being told she'll be okay. I'm being told she'll be okay. And then I keep hearing case dismissed. Okay? Specific. And the Eight of Cups is back, Pisces energy. The card of inner work. I think your inner work is guiding them to do inner work. So you guys are still mirroring. Just because you're going through trials, tribulations, test after test and that. Don't think they're getting off scot-free. You guys are still mirroring. They're doing it too. Pisces energy. Some of you guys might even be Aqua Pisces cuspers. They're totally stalking you still too. They're watching you from fake accounts and that. So I actually, it's not even fake accounts. This is messaging. Somebody's got a burner phone number or somebody's got stuff saved into their phone, right? But there's lessons being learned because it seems like you standing your ground and actually forcing them to figure themselves out, it's actually working. Two of Pentacles. The scapegoat is realizing that their lies are catching up to them and finding out that history keeps repeating itself. All right, and it's got them looking inward on this one. Capricorn energy. Some of you guys, there might be student loans or debt to be paid off, or somebody could be into debt for money. All right, some to the tune of $500,000 really specifically comes in. The thing on this is you couldn't put up with their childish antics anymore, right? They became so predictable that you kind of knew it was going to happen before it even did. I think that's why you had to call them out on their stuff before stuff even got further out of hand than it was, because it was as if their life was in a downward spiral, right? Ace of Swords. It's like with everything that they've done, something you wish to wash your hands of, but they seek validation from you. This person, it could be a result of their upbringing, maybe a single parent household, maybe a household with like a narcissistic mother and an absentee father, something like that, okay? Some of you guys, your person could be born on the 4th, the 24th, the 2nd is here. The repeating 2s and 4s could be stalking. The 8th, the 13th, the 9th, the 18th, the 7th. Maybe the 28th or the 31st too. All right, the Scorpio vibes too are strong. Let's see what we got on this Knight of Cups. The Sun card, Insta famous. I knew, okay, I could be reading for a celebrity couple here for some of you guys, because this says Insta famous on this one. Maybe both of you guys are in social media or content creation. Whoa, similar industries. I know, right? That's got the Knight of Cups totally spinning their head. There are some neat memories. You guys both have cuddle memories or want cuddle memories. Sun card. All right, so they see your happiness, and the Ace of Pentacles, they want it too with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Are you serious? Aquarius, you got all 4 aces. And you got the Twin Flame card. Shut the front door. For the love of Christ in Kit's passenger seat. Somebody here might partake a little bit in substances. All right, I'm not saying I know nothing about it, but the mushrooms, Alice in Wonderland vibes, maybe a little bit of the Devil's Lettuce, that 70s show vibes. But the Ace of Cups, I told you some of you guys might have met digitally, or it's an online romance. And the Ace of Pentacles, I think for some of you guys, you're building something out of this, and you don't even realize that it starts as like an Ace of Pentacles connection that grows into a power couple vibe. They just became so predictable that you knew it was going to happen. We brought that up. That's why all these aces coming in. It's at the point where you can't go back from this now, and the karma's got to be paid off, right? Because you didn't want it to go this far, but it's almost like it couldn't be stopped. It couldn't be reversed on this one. And you tried to tell them to stop. And yet they would do the complete opposite anyways. No wonder you would wash your hands of this whole thing, right? 6 of Cups. Scorpio energy is strong with this one. I do feel them reflecting back. All right? Something about brunch or those pancakes resonate too, and I have no clue why. And somebody says they're Tamagotchi. Well, that's cool. 3 of Pentacles, work besties, into the Queen of Swords. Libra vibes, and the 2 of Wands. It's like, is somebody here battling an addiction? 3 of Wands, I got a big thumb up, right? Maybe watching from a distance or something. Somebody here might be a DJ or make mashups or mixes or something. But if I didn't know better, it's the vibes of somebody who fell off the wagon. Either addicted to the Ace of Wands. That's a big wand. That's what she said. What? Huh? I don't know. And like, or addicted to love, Robert Palmer style, or who is that? Robert Palmer that's saying that? No, that's a drink. No, that's a golfer. I can't keep track of it anymore. Your person's ADHD fun kind of like is crazy, but they want forgiveness on this one. You do realize it's a form of validation or attention-seeking behavior that they almost have you on a form of a pedestal, and they hide their insecurities by a mask of confidence that's false, right? This person might identify as being totally hood, when in reality they're from the domesticated parts of the suburbs and they're about as much hood as anybody, right? So, believe it or not, though, they're telling me that they've wanted your forgiveness all the way back from day one. They've only sought validation because, like, they're realizing how their stupid games kind of caught up to them. It's like they've got to pay the piper now and work through this thing in order to come your way. Three of Pentacles. But I actually see there's a good third-party vibe on their side. It's like they're cutting something out and somebody else is helping them to bring them in properly. Could just be your guardian angels for some of you, because the Three of Pentacles is my guardian angel card in the decks. But I almost think it's like a good third-party vibe that comes in. Could be a friend, family member, co-worker. The thing on this is that they're teaching them on this one because, like, it doesn't mean you're not worried about them, right? Or you don't wish bad on them or anything. Two wrongs don't make a right or nothing like that. You just need them to be more responsible and take some responsibility for their actions, because that's a lot to deal with or put up with. Strong Scorpio Aries vibes on this one. Gemini and Pisces are here too, along with Cancer. Oh, Cancer Pisces, that's a cute couple. You've got Aries, Capricorn. The cardinal signs are strong. Cancer, Aries, Libra, Capricorn. Gemini, Pisces. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Wow, that's like all the signs showing up. That's why I'm looking. I'm like, I think it's everything. This is every part of their chart lining up to come in correct. Oh, wow. Okay, I got you. The Chariot, I got you. Page of Pentacles and the King of Cups with the Eight of Pentacles. See? It is the mirroring that leaves them feeling like insecure and not good enough. That's why they're not copying or emulating you. You guys are still mirroring, see? And you know how they say imitation is the sincerest form of flattery? This person with the Ten of Wands is burnt out because they, believe it or not, they've just been seeking your validation. This person is a very insecure person from what they've been through. They are very used to abandonment, and they might hide those insecurities and fears behind a devil card, behind something like an addiction or something, right? The addictions can be the addictions are harder for the person going through it than the family. And I know the families and families, spouses, and loved ones and persons go through a lot. You have no clue what is going on inside the addict's body, especially as they keep trying so hard to get over it, and they're doing it for you. The fact that they get better on this one is just a byproduct. Some of you guys might be going to the gym, or you met at the gym, all right? Did some of you guys go the Lance Armstrong way? Somebody like taking the roids, right? Getting Hans and Franz. We would pump you up. Could be that too. I don't know. Anything can become addiction, right? Maybe your person has an addictive personality. Anyways, anything can become an addiction. So, what you got, that Eight of Pentacles shows they're actually working on it. Five of Pentacles, somebody could be furloughed. I do see on this one, they can't keep making excuses, right? Nice, the Empress shows up. They can't keep making excuses. I see them coming in correct. Somebody here has an Etsy store, or you want to open one, you should do that. But, so, they're processing like every single thing you said to them, well, in some kind of an isolation, right? Some kind of a furlough, Five of Pentacles, right? They know you won't be their trauma dumpster anymore, because the Empress isn't anybody's trauma dumpster, right? That Four of Wands that comes in with the Death card, that's a total transformation. Scorpio vibes, that brings in an Empress vibes. Oh my goodness, I get it. Okay, so you just want them to take accountability for their actions, be a man or a woman, own what they did, and tell the truth. And they're learning how to kind of sort of Eight of Pentacles work through their learned behavior patterns that go clear back to their childhood from how they've been treated by everybody, in order to learn how to, like, not just talk the talk, but walk the walk too. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. All right, I dig this. This is like a massive ego death going on. I just heard, especially on this Chariot card, Cancer energy, I just heard something with the King of Cups, Cancer and Pisces vibes on this one. I just heard something about someone will drive this person home. Things are already in place and they're protected. Well, they're going through like a massive ego death and realizing where the good investment lies within is with you. I love this. Wow. Aquarius, I hope that helps. If you haven't heard from them yet, definitely keep touch because you will be in the week ahead whenever you find this. All those ones tell me that. And literally, make your wish down in the comments because not only did you get all 4 aces, you also got the 4 of wands. All right, this is the rewards in the union and the relationship that lets the whole family have peace. Gemini, Pisces, Aquarius energy. Beautiful. I love this. Aquarius, remember, down in the comments section, Aquarius, leave that message that you would text your person right now without saying their name. All right? You're safe here, okay? Your family. Aquarius, I hope this helps. Please let me know if it resonates. I'm never here when I do the readings. I'm hanging out right now, like on the beach in Tampa, watching, what was his name? Jimmy Hoffa. I'm watching him drive past in his dark red 1977 Mercury Grand Marquis. He still roams around Tampa. He's cool people, though. He's good. You're cool with him. Anyway, let me know if this resonates. Anyhow, I love you very much, Aquarius. And until next time we meet, I shall see you then. Until then, peace, love, and spinny hugs. Bye. All right, y'all. We've done it. We've made it. We are here, there, and everywhere. That's a really good song. I love that song. To lead a better life. I need my love to be here. All right, anyways. Onward and forward. Thank you guys all so much for hyping the reading, liking the reading. Let's get into Pisces. Saving the best for last at, we got to get you a timestamp too, Pisces. Hold on. Let me get the title card first and we'll go from there. All right. Now, Pisces, let's use the awesome Sunflower Tarot deck. This was a gift from the family members. All right, a fellow Sagittarian family member, part of the family here, Rohama, one of our mods also, and it's also Juan's favorite deck. All right, so appropriate. Pisces, you're at 256.26. All right, let's do it. What up, Pisces? How are you? Thank you very much for your patience. As you know, we always save the best for last. All right, you are the grand finale to the fireworks display that is the Zodiac. Patiently waiting for all the other 11 signs to say all their problems. And then at the end, when least suspected, we save the best for last. Time for Pisces. All right? So let's do it. Let's go for it, Pisces, because let's go. Supper's in the back seat and Mama's home hungry. Let's do it to it. Pisces, do you like the set? What does everybody think? Not just Pisces, all y'all. What do you guys think? Leave a comment down below. All right? This entire studio, along with the entire home, now has a lot of beautiful Piscean influence into it. I even call this tan Pisces tan. It's Piscean tan, right? Back when I worked in property management back in the day, if they had told me, one day, Archer, you will paint your entire home in these colors, and I'm like, what? No way. And yet, I love it. Very nice, very nice, very nice. How much? Where did we put the use of funds magnet? Where is it? Hello? Anyways. Let's go, Pisces. What up? All right, let's do this. God, tap me and tune me into Piscean energy, please, and thank you, and give me everything you got for Pisces. What do we have for Pisces? Because you know I'm working to become the Pisces Whisperer. All right, so let's see if I can earn my stripes. This one's for you, Pisces. Let's do it. All right, 2 shuffles. Here we go. Ready? You're Pisces. You were born ready. You're basically a walking human intuition tarot. You are intuition in human form. All right, let's go, Pisces. 2 shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the pretty, proud, powerful, darn near perfect Pisces. Here we go. Shark teeth. Yeah, you guys are not Dory from Finding Nemo. If Cancer gets crab claws, and then Scorpio gets a stinger, Pisces gets shark teeth. Straight up. Okay. All right. Overall energy is the 8 of Cups, an ascension energy. Walking away from the stuff that's been making you feel emotionally overwhelmed and the people that have taken advantage of you to walk towards your 9 of Cups and the King of Cups, your energy. The King of Cups is the one that turns the cup inward. It's like you're focusing on your self-love and your self-care at this time in order to recover from a lot of stuff that you've been through. and it's leading you in the Nine of Wands, right towards your Queen of Cups. Look at that, King and the Queen of Cups, Cancer Pisces energy. This is an emotionally balanced, real love couple. Okay, some of you guys could be dealing with another water sign, strong Cancer energy. Sagittarius is here. Could you be another Pisces for some of you guys? Oh my God, it goes right to your Ten of Cups. Shut the front door. That is wild. Did I not just mention at the Eight of Cups energy that you're walking away from the stuff and the people, places, things that made you feel emotionally overwhelmed and stressed to go towards your Nine of Cups blessing that leads to the Ten of Cups? Should I just stop now? I think we're good, Pisces. It's like a full body scan. If I dig deeper, we're gonna find something. Anyways, let's go anyways. All right, this one's for you. Cross watchers, all y'all, sit down. This is Pisces. This is reading. All right, good. Okay, not stuttering or slurring. I'm speaking in cursive. If y'all knew my government name, when I was a kid, I had a hard time saying my government name. Anyways, it's fine. Let's keep going. Archer's cool. It's easy to pronounce. I'm not even here right now. I'm hanging out on the beach in Cancun. I totally want to take a trip to Cancun. Five of Swords, Aquarius energy. The Seven of Swords, Aquarius energy. Wow. And the Four of Pentacles. You're protecting yourself at this time. Seven of Swords, the Five of Swords. That's a lot of thought. Some of you guys might be making plans to move, or some of you guys are living out of your bag, out of a suitcase, out of a car, or just maybe even some of you guys cleaning or making changes and plans. Wow. You've walked away from or trying to walk away from some kind of very karmic, silver-tongued devil energy. That you found out something very Seven of Swords to the Five of Swords serious they were lying about. Like they were still married or they were in another relationship and you found out like you were a third party or an option in something you didn't even sign up for, right? And then they threw you under the bus? What? Oh my gosh, some of you guys are not dealing with another water sign because water signs wouldn't do that. Some of you guys could be dealing with an earth sign too. There might be more than one person in your energy, right? Like trying to disconnect from one to go towards another. Well, this could be reversed too, because you guys are mirroring, which means this could be you, your person. Could be both of you for some of you guys. The Five of Cups, the Seven of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. Oh my gosh, nobody else compares to you, Pisces. They totally want to dip their fish sticks in your tartar sauce. Anyways, that's a pretty big wand. That's what she said. Whoa, my name's Juan. So, Seven of Cups and the Ace of Wands comes out on this one. This is telling me that they're running out of excuses because like their Ace of Wands chakra is about ready to pop, and it only pops for you. They can't do anything without you. And it doesn't really have them depressed so much, but they miss the heck out of you. I'm literally hearing on this one, please tell Pisces I'm sorry. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Scorpio energy just comes in strong on that one. It goes to the King of Swords. Gemini energy. Eight of Cups. I want two more cards. The Fool card and the Hanged Man. Shut up. Oh my gosh. Oh goodness, Batty. Look at this with the Fool card to the Hanged Man. Something, I have no clue what, something intuitively is telling you to go towards this person, isn't it? Or it's telling them to go. You guys are both going towards each other. Whoa. You guys, there's still a cord between you guys. You can't get them off your mind anymore than get you off their mind. Aries, some of you guys are Pisces, Aries, Cuspers. So, that's your major arcana with the Hanged Man. But then I was drawn over to the Five of Cups. You're tired of feeling like that you're on trial for some trumped up charges or something that you're not even guilty of. That they projected out onto you. And then they blamed you for everything they were doing to you. They set you up. You might not have known this person was a karmic at one point, but you figured out they were. That's why you want your person back. I don't know why I hear somebody like screaming like, I want to go home. I want to go home. I want on the bus. Maybe you guys live at a distance or somebody's traveling. Buses or trains may resonate. Somebody lives near a train station. Somebody works for something about Uber or something. Interesting. So the thing on this is, you're just telling me that's enough of that. Right? I don't know why, but I'm just feeling the energy of case dismissed. I just keep hearing case dismissed in my head. Libra energy on this one. Could be a cardinal sign. Cancer, Libra, Aries, Capricorn energy. Oh, Okay. So let's see what's up on this one because I see like you're kind of like, it's like you're telling me, Archer, I've learned my lessons on this one. I'd like to talk about this person, please. Can we filter this energy out? No problema. Pisces, this is your reading. Eight of Cups. You want to walk away from it? You got it. Let's talk about your person, that one that gets your Ace of Wands chakra frustrated. You guys want each other. They totally want to dip the fish stick in the tartar sauce, and you're like, I wouldn't mind having my tartar sauce dipped in. Everybody laughing, get in the Jeep. We're going down to the river. Oh my gosh. Okay, filter out this karmic energy that Pisces is either walking away from or has been thrown out, or because I'm like hearing something of like, once this is all over, you're out, or once this is all over, I'm out, or this is it, I'm due. But we're filtering that energy out. So God, filter out the karmic energies and bring in Pisces as a person. Because we're filtering out the energies of like when you find a reading online, a Pisces reading, and it's like, oh God, it's that energy again. We're filtering that out. This is your reading. This is about your person. Somebody here could be born on the 7th. Repeating 7s could be following you around. I'm seeing repeating 1s and repeating 7s, all right? Angel number 117 might even resonate. The Lovers. You guys choose each other every single time. The Emperor to the 3 of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles. Repeating 3s. Or somebody is a life path 33. You guys might live at a distance right now, but you're bridging an energetical gap to come home, right? 33% of you guys are already talking to this person, making plans. And the rest of you that aren't, you're going to be in the week ahead. Because remember, this is a week ahead energy, and it's timeless. So whenever you find this, add 7 days to it. Okay? Something about the ring. 7 days. Oh my God, my ring finger's itching. They want to propose to you. Or you want them to, or my male Pisces, you guys both want to be married. But it was that awakening of like, oh my God, I want to be with that person forever. You're both scared out of your minds. I'm only laughing because it's the cutest insecurities I've ever seen. And yet for you two, it's a complete pain in the backside. Something about the color yellow might resonate. Something about a sundress. Okay, so we've cut the messy energy out that's no longer welcome at your table, and we're looking at this soulmate that you're heading towards. Why do you feel like that they're worried they're going to judge you for something? This person doesn't judge you. This person's in love with you. They want to, like, whoa, right? Is it because of this? Hold on, give me more cards. 5 of Wands. It's almost like a Pisces sitting there going, I learned my lesson, and I'm so screwed. But you're not. Because it's like, oh, Pisces, whatever you did to this soulmate, you triggered the awakening in this person. This isn't like that karmic energies that you've just walked away from and cut out. Whatever you did, Pisces, you've awoken this person's heart in a way that nobody else has. Gemini and Cancer energy strong on this one. Aquarius is here too. Maybe Leo or Pisces. Interesting. 9 of Swords, Gemini, Queen of Wands. You got strong Gemini and Cancer on this. Taurus just showed up with Aries. And that's my energy of the 3rd time's the charm, Queen of Wands. There's a big wand. That's what she said. Whoa. Stop it. Pisces, your Ace of Wands chakra is activated. You guys, oh my God, I'm hearing, what is that song? Is that Shaggy? I want a freaky girl, somebody just like. So, oh my God, this is funny. And the thing is, you guys, like, oh, this person isn't judging you for anything going on in your life, Pisces. This person is giving you space. You're not used to that. Everybody forces you to do and tells you what they want you to do, and you got to conform to their ways or else and all that crap. You've never had anybody that actually waited for you and held space to allow you to have the time to get yourself in order while they get themselves in order. You're scared because you're not used to this any more than your person is. Oh my goodness. Okay, I got you. Something about June 1st might resonate to some of you guys, and repeating 9s could be following you around. Because I've got number 9, number 9, number 9. Somebody's born on the 5th. The repeating 5s come out too. Star card, the 2 of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. And we're back to that King of Cups and the 9 of Wands. I love this. So, the thing on this is this for some of you guys, you can't talk to this person, right? For reasons that we're going to leave them redacted from your energy, okay? Because one, you'd like to explain it to them in person. Two, it ties into the energy we've already filtered out and said no more, no bueno to, right? So that's why we're going in this direction, to the Ten of Cups and Judgment, that you're both answering the call finally, just as God planned with the Knight of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy on this one. So you've just been through like a major heartbreak and a major life-shattering event. And you're wanting to talk to this person about it so bad. Or some of you guys already are, actually, but it's very private. It's very behind the scenes. Nobody can know at the moment. Okay, I got you. Because it's almost like you know your guys' actions. You know that your actions are being watched, Pisces. And that's why, for those of you not talking yet, that's why. Like, you want to, but you're proceeding with extreme caution with the moon. I got the moon. Cancer and Pisces energy on this one. Yeah. So it's like you guys are wanting to talk to each other so bad, and yet because of this, you're having to proceed with extreme caution. It's like if you let them in, it's like if you let them in. Okay, this cross watchers. Hey, cross watchers, pay attention for a sec. If Pisces is going to let you, I got chills. Oh my gosh, I love it. Crosswatcher, if Pisces is going to let you in, you can't scare Pisces any like that ever again. Okay? You cannot scare Pisces. With that Judgment card, Pisces, this person is taking complete responsibility, and you did trigger them to actually want to do the work, to look inward and heal. You taught them more than you know. They listened to every frickin' thing you said. And they're scrolling back through their phone, they're replaying old messages, they're looking at your pictures. This person's got good stuff saved in their phone on you. This person's got the Ace of Wands chakra, and this person's not cheating on you. Some of you guys might be hearing in tarot readings across the board that, oh, this person's disconnected and walked away from you, and they already went somewhere else, and Pisces, you lose, those channels are just projecting out some stuff. This person can't walk away from you. You're the only one that gets their Ace of Wands chakra activated. That's a big wand. Whoa. So the thing on this is that this person is taking complete responsibility for everything. You're not used to that. Okay. So like, how emotional they were beforehand? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. It's kind of like that, like, because that emotion became really intense, right? And the thing on this is that how emotional and obsessed that they used to be, and they're gone the complete other way, because like you want stability, and now they're doing it. They're doing the work to like overstabilize. Some of you guys did live together, or there was talk of it, right? Some pillow talk and stuff. They remember everything. They were listening to you. I like this. Strong Cancer, Aries energy on this one. Some of you guys could be at a distance from each other at this time. Because it's like you're wanting to trust them again so you guys can start fresh and rebuild this with the Ace of Cups, right? Maybe you're even like testing them just a little bit, okay? Because like you can't go through what you're going through right now again, ever again, with anybody, anywhere, shape, or form, right? It's like you're in hell right now, That Knight of Swords does show things lining up for you guys. Strong Aquarius energy. Cancer, Aquarius, and Gemini. Because the Two of Swords does talk about having hope and faith to keep going forward, because without hope, you don't have anything. I knew some of you guys were already talking. That's why there's a total death card transformation. All right? That leads into your Ace of Pentacles. That's taking the Ace of Cups out of your dreamy world and bringing your dream world that you thought would never exist into reality. I knew either some of you guys have already gotten your communication, but the Queen of Pentacles says some of you guys are already talking. You just have to keep it privately behind the scenes. Because you're at a point here where you need to trust them. You can't keep going through this stuff, right? You can't keep bouncing from place to place to place to place to place, because even like the place you are right now is not where you want to be. You want to be with them. And yet they want to be with you too. karmic put you through some stuff. Some of you guys have totally felt like the karmic's put you on some kind of like trial where you're being looked over with a fine-tooth comb. But yet this soulmate, this person here still wants to love you. You do love them. It's just that you and your heart, you guys are precious cargo, right? You can't keep trying and then just to let your heart get hurt. That's too much of that push and pull, that build up, the anticipation. It's awesome, it's gonna work. It didn't work. Okay, it's gonna work. Cross watchers, Pisces is like, that heart is precious cargo. You can't keep jacking around with Pisces. Like, no, right? They learned their lesson. Wow. They have to be consistent. They know this. Because they know they're out of chances with you. And if by the grace of God you give this person one chance, this one last chance, they know they have to Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, get it right this time. This person's holding space for you. They're not like that karmic you just disconnected from. So they're freaking out because you're not reaching out, and then you're not reaching out because you're sussing them out. So it's like you're testing their you're testing their patience or their reaction, right? Because they got to keep themselves together. Your heart can't keep taking that stuff. If I get that Ace of Swords that shows up, we got all 4 aces for you, Pisces. All right, let's see where it goes. Because maybe it's like, how long does it take them to pop, or how long? Because it's like because in reality, you only need to pop your Ace of Wands chakra, right? Hot. So it's like, the thing is, I see a Pisces that's like looking through your phone, and you're like trying to find a number, like a blocked number, maybe like a block, an accidental delete, or something like that. Yeah, the Knight of Wands into the Hermit card on the Queen of Swords. That leads to Temperance. So it is like this because it's like you wanted to pop your Ace of Wands chakra, not to pop off the handle every time things go wrong. Because in life, we're going to be faced with those challenges, and they got to be able to step up, man up, or woman up, and perform under pressure. Oh, they're totally going to perform under pressure. What? Huh? I don't know. Oh my goodness. Call me Pisces. Whoa. But the thing that it is that like, this time apart has them totally realizing that they loved you for you all along. It wasn't right for them to ignore you or confuse you, try to change you. Everybody else has tried to do that. This person just wants you for you. They don't care what you're going through or what you're working through. And all that stuff that they used to criticize or put pressure on you about, it's over. They're not doing that no more. Yeah. They just love you for you. They want to be with you. You know what? That number you're looking for, it'll turn up when you least suspect it. This stuff is all divinely written in the star card, in the stars. Some of you guys have had a star named after you. Oh, okay, I got it. So, this person, you meet a bad boy or a bad girl turn good because now they're in the vibes that, like, they realize they just love you. They don't want you to be anything. They just want you to be Pisces. And they are so sorry. Oh my word. 5 of Pentacles, they are so sorry on this because they fear that they messed up with their Empress. You know you guys will have children together. For those of you that want children in your futures, I do see it happening. This is something that you guys gave birth of many moons ago. Alright, something about September might even resonate to you guys. But with that Empress, you guys have a family energy coming in on this one. Oh my god, my ring finger's itching again. You guys both want to get married. Oh my word. Very nice, very nice. Great success with the wheel. I told you, Wheel of Fortune. The wheels keeps on spinning. It's coming back around when you least suspect it. Oh my god. The antitrust walls will all be dropped away on this one so you guys can come together. I love this. The Sun card, the 2 of Cups, the King of Wands, into that 2 of Wands on the 10 of Pentacles. I want to go home. Aw, Pisces. The World card. You guys get to come back together and close this distance between the 2 of you guys with the 10 of Wands and put the burdens down for divine timing for both of you guys to be happy and follow your sun. Whoop. And the 2 of Cups. It is a divine union that comes in on this one. I love this. And believe it or not, You guys are both tattered and worn. See how that flag on that sun card looks a little rough? But you also have the complete limitless card on the Two of Cups. This here shows coming in on this one, the divine timing, so you two can come together. They're going to pass your test with flying colors this time. You better invite me to the wedding. You guys are going to get married, have a lot of babies, and a lot of time practicing making the babies. Hey, anyways, hello. I'll leave the rest of that for you guys. They do still totally have the pictures and everything in your phones because you're the only one that gets their Ace of Wands chakra activated. That's a big wand. That's what she's. Anyways, Two of Wands. They choose you every single time. I knew it with that World's card. It's beautiful. Some of you guys, you or your person could be born on the 7th, the 3rd, the 4th, maybe the 7th, the 6th, the 5th, the 8th, the 3rd, the 5th, and the 7th. Oh, there's that number. Nice, strong, heavy-duty Cancer energy on this. Pisces, I hope this helps and resonated. Please let me know. Please let me know down in the comments. And remember too, Pisces, down in the comments section, leave the message that you would text them right now without saying their name, okay? You're safe here, Pisces. You're family, all right? I love you. And Pisces, thank you for hyping, liking the reading. If you'd like to book a personal or get tickets to the upcoming digital meet and greet, just check out the QR code, link down in the description and pinned comments, the announcement timestamp in the timestamp comments, and link pinned in the bios across the board on all social media platforms. It'll take you to all the safe-to-click links for the entire Archer network, all right? Otherwise, Pisces, until next we meet, you know I love you. You had me at hello, all right? Until next we meet, Pisces, I love you to the moon and back. We've done this lifetimes before. We will do this lifetimes more. All right, Pisces, until next we meet, I love you. Peace, love, and spinny hugs. Big, long, 14-second loving spinny hugs, then spinny hugs, then Ace of Wands hugs, and the beat goes on. Ba-da-doom, ba-da-da-da. I love you, Pisces. Bye. We did it, guys. We made it. Thank you all so very much for being here, being a part of this. I love you guys. We will be getting back into the live schedules. I just wanted to make sure I did something for you guys too. You guys have been doing so many prayers and thankful help. It's gotten Mama T to the right place, the right facilities with the right people that has her on her healing journey, doing well. All right, she's in very good hands, and even Pisces is going to make it through it too. All right, I love and appreciate all you guys for it. Least I can do is do a little reading for you guys. We will be back going live with the All Signs next week, every Fridays, 10 a.m. Eastern. All right, so adjust your schedules accordingly. I'll adjust the Weather Channel ticker at some point eventually. All right, we will get back into live readings, live individuals, the All Signs, and everything kicking back off next week. Thank you guys for the prayers. All right, on behalf of Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, we love and appreciate you for it. You guys are awesomeness. All right, guys, we did it. I think we're set. We're good to go. I'll see you later. Please leave a comment. Please like and hype, all that goodness. Remember these comment sections on our videos here at the channel and the family. They're for you guys to hang out, get to know each other, and interact, all right? You're not just sitting there on the other side of the screen. You're part of the fam here, too, and we love you for it. I wouldn't be here without you guys. Trust me, I need you all more than you need me. And thank you. Every view, every watch helps. Even you just put it on, turn the volume down, and go do something about yourself. All right? Duck witches, get money. Anyhow, all right, guys, I think it's time to rock and roll. Scoot and get out of here. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy whatever day this is that you find this reading. All right? And remember, too, that my readings are very much like a Bob Ross painting. All right? Remember how they found out after Bob Ross passed away that all of his paintings, all of them, were actually just a very big flip book that showed a river stream flowing up through a mountain. It was a journey, right? So the same thing applies to this, that actually if you just start this at the beginning and play it from Aries to Pisces, you will find out that it actually tells the story of you and your person. Because even for those parts of your charts that you're like, Archer, there's nothing in my, I don't have any Taurus in my chart, I don't have any Sagittarius. Just because NASA didn't identify it as a planet when you were born doesn't mean there wasn't stuff up there in that part of the sky. All right? All right, guys. Thank you very much for being here. And until next we meet, you know I'm going to say the line. On that note, I loved this deck. Later.
I miss how it used to be. You were the only one that I could see. You know I love you, whatever you do. And you know that I've always got your back. I'm trying to tell you that I miss you. The way that you sing in the car, like hearing where you are, driving to work or to school, and doing everything you do. I'm trying to tell you that I love everything about you, and I miss you. I know I've done a lot of bad things to you, but give me one more chance and I will make it up to you. You know it would mean a lot. I'm giving it all that I've got. I'd do anything for you, anything that you want me to. I'm trying to tell you that I love everything about you, and I'd do anything for you, and I miss you. Yes, I miss you. Yeah. Yes, I miss you.